Today we don't come. Today is gonna be a beautiful day, beautiful show. Thank you for tuning in. For those of you who have not subscribed, this is the last time I'm gonna ask you to subscribe. After today, if you don't subscribe to my channel, that's if you don't subscribe to my channel. In fact, before I even talk, let me pick this call. Let me pick this brand new person. Hey, what's your name? Tell us where you're calling from.
Yes, Papa. Is that Chidi, please?
This is Chidi. Just hold on. So just hold on 1 second. Hold on 1 second, okay?
Okay, okay.
So guys, I talk and say that today be the last day I will ask you to subscribe. If you guys that have not subscribed to our channel, if you don't subscribe from today, nothing will happen to you. I just got subscribe, I beg. All right. So we have our first caller on the line. Yeah, go and tell us where you're calling
Yes,
from and tell us your name, bros.
yes, I'm calling from Germany.
Oh, guten
And
Tag.
guten Tag, my brother.
Mm-hmm.
And and my name is Simple Simon, my brother.
Okay, Simple Simon.
Mm. So, my brother, you know, well, anyway, I just called you. This number, basically, I wanted to call you kind
Mm-hmm.
of privately so we can talk. I don't know if this number, I'm surprised. Is
No,
this
you are you are
your,
you are alive now. You are alive. Everybody's
oh,
hearing you.
for
So
real?
yes, if you want to talk
Okay.
privately, you have to come back later. I have to call back later. But right
Because
now,
this number is the number where I can reach you anyway.
yeah, this is where we talk everything. But we don't
Uh,
keep
uh,
secrets. So whatever you're telling me,
okay.
if it's going to be secret
No, no,
planning
no.
something,
Not secret per se. I've been following you. I already subscribed before you go swear for people who don't subscribe. I already did.
no.
I'm already
If you don't
your
subscribe, no, I
friend.
know they swear for people who subscribe now. I think they put more meat for my plate. So
Exactly. I've been member already. I've been
no
member already.
problem,
I did see your good work. I did
no
see your good
problem.
work, and I'm a fan, and just keep up the good work.
Thank
That's
you,
all.
thank you, thank you.
Yes, I will call you on a good day so we
No
can
problem,
rub minds.
no
Okay.
problem, my brother. Thank
All
you
right.
so much.
All right.
Stay
Just
safe.
keep it up, eh?
Okay, bye
Yes.
bye. Yeah. So that was Simple Simon calling from Germany. Now I don't open my line. No be tomorrow you go talk say, I call you. Do you want to take my call? It's the thing that I want to say. This I have one suggestion that I want to suggest so that if to say I can reach you, there's something that thing talk am now. Number to call +1 647 989 2837. Pick the phone, call, let me know what you think. It's better when you call to direct line though. Before we go on, let me pause and thank, appreciate, Barrister Femi Falana. You guys know Barrister Femi Falana. He just today is his birthday, and you know what? It's a good day, and we send our love to him, and wherever he is, we hope that his days will continue to be filled with peace, and that in the same way he defends the rights of citizens, that God will come to him with everything he needs whenever he needs people to stand for him, because we all need somebody. He's a powerful lawyer, he's an influential lawyer, he's won so many cases, but from time to time he's gonna need people to also stand in the gap for him. So happy birthday to Barrister Femi Falana, wherever he is right now. The lines are open. Guys, the lines are open. Go ahead and call. You can talk about anything. You can yab me. All of you people where they talk say, Chidi, you are a whore. Chidi, you are a nonsensical human being. The line is open now. You don't go and be doing Ryan. I'm the Ryan. I'm the Ryan. Now that the line is open, you don't go and become cat. Call us now. Let's hear. I want to hear. Give me advice. Yab me. Do anything that you want. I give you permission. All right. So go ahead and make a call, advise, suggest, debunk, criticize anything that you want to know. You want to know anything about me? Go ahead. You want to know something about the story we shared before? Please go ahead and do that. All right, we're all ears. Okay, this program is for me and you. Okay, I don't know it all. I don't know it all, really. We are here to brush on each other. There are things that we say on our channel, and you don't understand it, or there are things that we say on our channel that you totally disagree. You think we shouldn't say that. You think we should take a different position from the one we took. Hey, go ahead and let us know. That's why we have this kind of opportunities. Today is midweek. We just thought it's a day we can all just sit back and I'll be surprised if you're listening to this program, if you always tune into us and you can't think of anything that you can talk about. Oh, how can you not have something to talk about? Look at all the people that are moving in from the north and infiltrating the west everywhere. And remember, I don't hate anybody from the north, but that's just the news. By the way, by the way, let me talk about something. A lot of you call us on worship media and you say, no, that news that you put is somehow, and that person's picture that you put is not right now. I know that person. Hey, please listen very carefully. This is the age of social media. We cross check our facts before we put it out there as much as possible and whenever it is available to us. Now, if you don't want anything to spread around on social media, don't put it up at all. Just go and learn that one from me. Because you cannot, once you see it from us, my brother, the way, the speed that news spreads, by the time you see it on our channel, because we have to do checking, we have to call, we're not in a hurry to just put it out there. No, that's not what it's all about. Because putting something out there that will bring you problem is deadlier than not putting the thing out. Rushing to put something out there just so that you break the news first. It's more dangerous than you putting the real facts, because sometimes you can rush to put out something only for you to get news later that, hey, this thing is wrong, or it's an infringement on somebody's right, and then you have to go back and then pull it out. Okay, so we have this caller. After this caller, I'll continue to tell you guys what I'm saying. Hello, tell us who you are and where you're calling from, and because you're on WhatsApp, it may be bounced off anytime. Go ahead, please.
All right, Chid, how are you?
I'm good. Yourself?
Yeah, good. I'm calling from UK.
What's your name, sir?
Yeah, my name is Peter.
Peter?
Yeah, Peter. My name is Peter.
Okay, go ahead, Peter. What you got to say?
Okay, Chid, I've been following you for quite some time now.
Hey, yeah, increase your volume a little bit. Oh.
Okay, can you hear me now?
If you make it a little louder, people can hear you more.
Hello, can you hear me clear?
Yes, we can hear you better now, sir.
Okay, I said I was following you for quite some time now.
Mm-hmm.
I appreciate what you're doing.
Thank you.
You supported the show during his presidential campaign.
No, I'm still with him. I still support him.
Yes, you still support him now.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, but there's something I want to say concerning the situation in Nigeria now.
Go ahead.
Because as you can see now, everything done dabaru.
Don Dabarus, don Yakata, don
Like,
Otru don Beke.
Nigeria is no more viable.
Mm-mm.
As you can see.
No, it's not viable.
Everything done scattered. Anyway, what I want to say is, I see online couple of Yoruba people are agitating for Oduduwa now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I can see online the young people are agitating for Oduduwa now because they believe that Nigeria is not working.
Yes,
What
yes, yes.
what so what do you say about that?
What do I say about that? I support it. That's why you see me talking about Biafra. I have always said it that, let me tell you something. It is about time that people take responsibility, okay, and defend
Yes.
their land. So I have nothing against anybody soliciting or agitating for an independent state. I don't have anything against that.
Yeah, yeah, okay. Because during presidential campaign, I also supported Show because I believe
Yes.
he's a young, vibrant guy, and Kingsley Moghalu as well.
Mm-hmm.
But due to tribal and nepotism and what kind cluelessness of young Nigerians, they
Yeah.
did not vote for them and they did not stand for them during Show trial. As you can see now, they don't even stand for him. You know, and as you can see now, even Atiku is trying to come back 2023. You know,
Okay.
so the situation in Nigeria now is I think the best way for us to is to let every region go his own way because nothing is working and I don't think anything can work because
Okay.
Nigeria is everywhere is fraudulent way. All these politicians, even the money they recovered from Abacha loot, where is the money? Where is Osibanjo, vice president? Is nowhere to be found. Is it the country we call our country?
Okay.
So things are not moving well, as I can see, you know. So my own opinion is that every Nigerian should wake up because the way things are going now, we don't want our children to inherit this kind of situation. Like here, I'm living now, United Kingdom.
Mm-hmm.
Even if you are not working, you get 80% of your salary
Yep.
for staying at home. So
Sure.
why
Same
can't
thing.
we?
Same thing here in Canada.
So why can't we enjoy that kind of a place, that kind of situation in Nigeria, where
Mm-hmm.
we call our country? How can a country that transported oil for 58 years cannot take care of their citizens? They cannot even provide electricity. You know, is that the country we can hope on? So my also suggestion is that every youth, if you want to do well, fine. If you want Niger data, fine. But there's no hope in Nigeria, as I can see. I'm fed up and sick, tired of the situation of Nigeria. This is not a place I want to be. I want a development. I want our people to use their potential. If you go everywhere in London, in England, our people in the big positions. So if we can be able to bring that home, we can be able to develop and move forward.
All right.
You know? Thank you. I just
Thank.
want to
Thank
share
you
it with
so
you. Thank
much.
you.
Thank
I
you. Thank
appreciate.
you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you very
Thank you.
much for
Bye bye.
sharing
Yeah.
your
Bye. Bye.
opinion. Yeah. Yeah.
Bye. Yeah.
Okay, guys. So you see, Simon has pressed his opinion. He thinks that there is no hope for the Nigerian state. I share the same opinion. You guys don't misunderstand me or misunderstand some of us, and I will explain. But before that, let me just explain that when you see us post anything online, instead of you being frantic about our removing our post just because you know us, just because we share our number freely, what you should do is do a counter video or do a counter post and send it to us so that we can also release it, because that video you're seeing on our channel is already in 50 million other places. If we take our own down, how will you get around all the people that you don't even know? Okay, how can you take it down? Some people are sharing Arabic. So the only reason why me and you are seeing our own is because our own is, when you register, you say where you're from and this, that. They will only send things to you that are written in English or the language that you understand. As you're enjoying it in English, some people are receiving it in French, some people are receiving it in German, in Turkey, in Arabia, in Indian language, in whatever. Some people in Ukraine are receiving it. Some people Russia. So just stop killing yourself. Once something is out there, what you can start doing is damage control. So you can call us if we have any reason to take it down. We'll take it down. But just a free advice to you: don't be frantic about trying to call us to remove it. You cannot do anything about it. All you can do is you can do another video. Video is free now. Just do it and post it on your Facebook page. Send it to us by WhatsApp, and then we can spread it out there. All right, guys, come. There's plenty things to talk about now. Call. Let's talk about it. Whatever you feel, I give you permission. You can yab me today. You can call me names. You can call on the phone and say, "Hello, Chidi, this man, you're a foolish man. I know you're going to call the phone, but before you call the phone, let me tell you something. I think your head is something. I think there's a knot that loose in your head. This one, that one, this one, this." Then you drop the phone. Bye bye. Before I get a chance to cut you, it's allowed. All right. Or you can call and encourage us and say, "Oh yeah, Chidi, you know what you're doing is good. Chidi, if you're a woman, I for marry you." Oh, Chidi, this thing what you did do every day, you come here, you talk. It is doing me my heart. Oh God, are you married? I say, "Yes, I'm married." "Oh, I would have given you my senior daughter to marry." "No, it's too late, ma." "Okay, it's okay. In my next life, I will make sure." That one is allowed too. That one is allowed. Anyone, anyhowly. If you want to, just feel free, because the other times, all the things you wanted to say, but you couldn't say it because the program was live, or we just did a program on Susan Adekoka, and what she wrote in ranked what's the one that one rank HQ rant HQ. If you have issues about that, go ahead, call me. Hey, I see. Also, you can put up a chat there. Let's see where you are. You are reaching us from. Kingsley Chimezi, I see you from Dubai. Yeah, big ups to you, my brother. And somebody says, support Shore. People about AAC. Okay, caller makes sense. We need to wake up. Nigeria is not working. Nobody's here. Let me explain to you. Nigeria is not working, but you have to understand this war. It just be like if we say, may we just ignore these people. These people in Asokoro, in Asoro, make we ignore them. Make we not even talk about what they do again. If we don't talk about what they are doing, you think it will change anything? No, it will not change anything. They will just carry all the money, eat. They will just, I'm telling you the truth. So what we are doing on behalf of all of us is engaging these people. We are engaging the Nigerian government. We are engaging those people who are seizing Nigeria like this and saying them, let's go. Make our people decide what they want to do for themselves. We got another caller now. Now wow, what happened now? I answer your call. I not gonna see you again. Please call back. This person that called now, I tried to answer your call, you went off. You can call back. You're calling on WhatsApp. Please do call back. The number to call is +1 647 989 2837. You can call and let us know what you think. Let us know what your opinion is. If there's a topic you want us to think, because now we just sit, people will just sit, they wait for you to come up with topic, and when you talk, they say, I wish you had talked about this thing. Okay, I'll say, okay, no problem, let's talk about it. So now you too can follow me and talk about it. Someone says, I support disintegration of Nigeria because it's not working. It's not working. It's not working for everybody. That's why when people say, "Oh, sure, You should wait for 2023. Showred is not wait for any 2023. It's like, look, let's scatter the thing now. That's why he called for revolution now. You don't get it? All right. Give us your name and where you're calling from.
Dr. Chide, what's up? Hallelujah. I'm Lady Chanel. I'm calling from Brooklyn, New York, my brother. How are you?
I'm good, Lady Chanel. How are you doing?
I am well. I just want to call and I'm from Trinidad, but I live in New York. I just want to call and bless you up. Bless up Biafra. Bless up all of God's people worldwide.
Bless you. Bless you.
Yes, all the Israelites worldwide, the whole of the Caribbean, the whole of America, Canada, Europe, the motherland. Big up Biafra. We must come. It will come. It will happen. We just have to continue to persevere and do. The opposite word is do. Big up to Brother Namdi Kanu. Big up to Biafra.
Yes.
Big up to IPLB worldwide. You know what I'm saying?
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. God bless.
God bless. Okay,
bye-bye.
All right, bye-bye. When I hear that now, you still say, you know, things they do local runs. You see somebody Caribbean, you just say, big God bless. You know, this not the real, this not a bomber clock. It's a Nigeria people bomber clock government. You know, Iron Man. Yeah, not be all this way. You just they form Jamo. You see the real Caribbean call. It is say we are just the do. It is I see there for Biago level. It is I see there Jagunle level. Levels don't change. Oh, small time now. People from where? From moon go they call in. Make yourself call. Oh, and they beg you now to call. You see they do something. Yes, man. Where are you calling from? Tell us your name. Hello, sir. Good afternoon. Can you turn me down on the other device?
My name is Chooks. I'm calling from London.
Yeah, Chooks, can you be a little bit loud? Sorry.
Yeah, thank you, my brother. You are doing a great job, you know.
Thank you, sir.
I commend you, you know. It's not easy to speak out.
Thank you. Thank you.
I just want to encourage you. You will not all be the exception, but the people will be in the background doing what they could do.
Yeah.
But the only thing I can assure you is that we support you spiritually, in prayers, and God got your back.
Thank you so much, Chooks. Thank you for all your support, man. Thank you. Thank you.
The Lord is just good, and you will win more.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Chooks. Thank you. You've been there right from way back, and I appreciate you, man. I appreciate you so much.
Actually, you all, actually,
thank you.
You are a good match. You know, we just said that Nigeria will wake up and see what you people are talking about.
Yeah. Thank you very much.
You can't stop sanitizing them, you know, because Bible will make us understand that people perish because of lack of knowledge.
Oh yes.
You know, ignorance, you know. So,
and the people they will not understand if they don't hear. And how can they hear if nobody tells them? That's why we have to keep on talking and talking and talking. Yeah.
That is it. My beloved is your friend, my brother.
Thank you so much. Thank you. God bless you. God bless you. Yeah. Thank you so much. Thank you for that brother. That brother has always supported. He's always called in. He's always advised. That's the kind of thing that we want from people. Listen, everybody's not going to accept what we are saying. Everybody is not going to understand us. But listen to me, man. This war, we cannot fight it from one side. That it's a waste of time for you to be challenging people who are... See, we have one common enemy. I've said this 1,000 times on this program. Let us keep on focusing on the government in Nigeria that is clueless, that is bringing about suffering to our people. If your method, if your platform, if your strategy of making the government wake up is by agitating for Biafra, fine and good. Don't even relent on it. Don't pull back. Keep on agitating. Okay? If my platform is revolution now, it's the same thing we are talking about. Don't come and tell me that your own is you want one Nigeria, I want one Biafra. No, you're missing the point. Okay, if getting Biafra was easy, why haven't you gotten it now? It's because these people at the top, they are wicked, they are mean. If you stand in front of them and say you want Biafra, they will shoot you. Read my lips. They will kill you. If you go and stand in front of the Nigerian army, if you go and stand in front of the Nigerian government and say, give me Biafra now or I die, they will shoot you for real. So what is happening is we are engaging them in so many different ways. We called for a revolution. When somebody calls for a revolution, you think the person wants the country to stay? No. When we call for a revolution, we say total shutdown of every activity. What we are telling them is, listen, you guys are not listening. The people of Biafra say they want to go. Oduduwa people say they want to go. Why is it that you're not letting them go? It's because you people are benefiting something from it. The only reason why you want Nigeria to stay is because you are benefiting from it. Okay, the Nigeria you want to remain as one. That Nigeria, how did it come about? Who sat down to decide what they want to do? So you have to stop, and let the people come and say, do we want to be or we don't want to be? Some people are already outspoken and they say, look, we don't want to be. Then how about the other people? What do they want? What is going to be the relationship between all the different countries or sub-countries? How do they... You heard... Okay, let me engage you. The people that listen to Nnamdi Kanu, I think he's even going to have another broadcast today. The last broadcast, Nnamdi Kanu said, listen, we can have a government where everybody stays on their own and we can have something that binds us together. He said it even when there's a Biafra state, all the different cultural, how did he put it? All the different cultures within the Biafran state will still have their own government and they will just have something that ties them together. So all of these discussions are what you have to allow to happen. But the problem is that the people in government, they are not interested. They will not let it happen. I'm telling you, if you continue to shout to them from today till tomorrow, these guys are not willing to let it happen. So that's why we are telling them that, hey guys, if you people are not willing to let this thing happen, we must keep on making you guys listen. The problem is that they are not listening, and that's the reason you see Omoyele Sowore doing what he's doing. That's the reason you see us in the Take It Back movement and revolution now doing what we're doing. We are doing this because that is what is making us get the attention of the government. So the best you can do is support whatever action is being taken to bring the government to a point of responsibility, to a point of acknowledging that what they are doing is not working, to a point of, okay, look at, just imagine a country where your president wakes up and says, I'm addressing you people tomorrow, or 2 or 3 days time. He has ample time, or they announce it ample time. Then all of a sudden, he's not going to address you. And if you dare so much as ask why the president said he was addressing and he's not addressing now, Adesina will ask you, why must the president address you? Just because you voted into power, you think he should come and address you? Those kind of nonsense that you have. Or can you imagine a country where a Lagos State a member of their house, what's the man's name again? He will go and pay people that you have not provided jobs for them, people that you have not empowered them, but you're willing to pay them, is it 10,000 to go out there and say that Sahara Reporters is lying, just because They exposed your fraudulent activities in the house, and the government of the day is not raising an eyebrow. They are not condemning it. They are not saying anything. Is that a country that is workable? No, nah. See, anybody saying Nigeria is not working, or if you're trying to say that, you're just sounding like a broken record. We knew all the time before, self. This is a long time ago. We knew. Anyways, guys, call and let us know. Nobleman wisdom. Okay, you don't come again. Remember, I said that September Biafra will be liberated. I said everyone should go their way. Okay, good. That's your opinion. Okay, Adesino. No mind that Adesino guy. He's crazy. I don't see here. Honestly, do you know why I didn't want to talk? There are some people that I don't want to give them popularity. You know. So when I'm so angry with what they did, I don't want to talk about them. That's what happened with this guy. Honestly, because he's such a stupid fool that, don't, please forgive my language, but the guy is such a stupid fool that you wonder what gives him the guts and the effrontery. This is a public office holder that should be scared of what he does in the public domain, and he is so stupid and so social media illiterate that you will exchange such things. Don't you know this is 2020, where whatever you put out there flies all over the place? Okay, we have another caller. Hello, tell us your name and where you're calling from.
Yeah, Chooks from London again.
Hey, Chooks, how are you?
Fine, my brother. I was eating before, you know? So I was speaking.
Okay.
Yeah, so I come down to language, you don't understand very well. I want to touch something.
I beg, talk. You need to turn yourself up a little bit. It's a bit low.
Huh?
You're a bit low. I don't know why.
Okay, I'm using a Bluetooth actually. Let me put it on direct phone, you know? Hello, you can hear me now?
Yeah, it's better.
Okay, I say, look, I am actually here well, though, because we need to touch like this, our Biafra stops, you know? Because many people they carry group up and down. But everything will be fight for one particular interest. You understand? What I would like to advise my Biafran brothers is that we are all one. Anambra, Enugu, Abia, even the Biafra, we are all brothers. You know? So what the government always puts in between us is just the spirit of divide and rule. And I believe at this stage, hunger not supposed to be know within this. You understand me? And every time I hear you people, they sensitize people, say these same people for election, when Shawari come out for election, even my brothers, some of my people who party as a guy, this guy is a real bad guy, but I believe in him. You understand me? I believe in him. He's a youth, and the way they struggle for this thing, I like him. He's a die hard. If we get like 10 of him in Nigeria, I believe we don't shut Nigeria down. Now the kind of one side, they're doing it on. And that guy, a person who I respect so much, because now he make people come out in mass in the history of Nigeria. You understand me? So people go do one side, they talk myself, this, that. I don't want to buy into that idea, you know, because they compromise. Because myself is, as far as I'm concerned, the name is dead. You know? So what they need to do is to join force, not to come to distract what Madikani is doing already. You understand me? I'm a born Biafra. I'm not registered as a Biafra member yet, but I believe in Biafra till tomorrow. You understand? So anybody, anywhere where you pay, as far as say you get Biafra at heart, all you need to do is the person you know is going where we want him to go. It's who we are going to back. You understand? Nnamdi Kanu don't go far past Wazirike. Because I mean, as far as I'm concerned, Wazirike na just na Abuja portfolio in the follow. You understand? So when they call her, you go they act one kind. But Nnamdi Kanu have proven to the world that he wants Biafra. What else do you want? The handwriting is written. You understand me?
Yeah.
It's written boldly. Buhari will report whether or Buhari has been a Jubilee. He no get followers so Nnamdi Kanu get. You understand me? If Nnamdi Kanu go for Biafra there, Biafra people go follow him. Anywhere in come out with Buhari, people go listen to him. So why not we just calm down and achieve our goal? How we will take achieve this goal? Not to the number one thing we need in life to achieve this thing is love.
Okay.
You understand me?
Yep.
Love one another. That is what we need. Without love, we cannot achieve anything.
Sure.
Because these people you are talking about, you said it, we have just one common enemy. And these people that is holding Nigeria for truth, hold them for belay, press their head, they are not even 0.1% of Nigeria. You understand me? So why can't we take the bull by the horn? You understand me? Sometimes if you talk like this, I'm going to look you and be sorry for you the way you take something. Like say, it's like say, people when they talk to like they cat, they wear helmets.
No.
You understand me?
My brother, no pity me, oh. This work. They say na the bird will get strong head. Now they go to some kind war, okay? So no pity me. They think na the calling way I get. Na the calling way I get. You know, the people where they pity na people where they know they understand. And people talk say, ogo akaraka adịrị ngwọ. That means say the war where they plan announce.
Exactly,
You know they kill the cripple because the cripple go don make adequate arrangement, find somebody wey go carry am away from the town. But the funny thing be say they fly when they hear, they follow the coffin or the corpse enter inside grave. My duty na to talk. No be say when the thing won't happen, because I don't already know, I don't already prepare, I know what to do. The person where you dey pity and the person where you dey talk to every day, you dey shout, just like Noah now. Noah they talk, they laugh at Noah. When the flood come, the people will listen to them, they enter the ark, they shut the ark up, they saved. So all these things that we're talking about, people who are laughing, people who are thinking that we're wasting our time, look at him, look at his, no problem. The time where the thing will happen. Maybe our people don't they see him now. When we are telling them to get ready, they don't believe it. Now, every forest, every bush in the West is now occupied by these people. It's just a matter of time now before we hear we hear the results.
Nigeria, that's short. Our people, I'm sorry for our people because you know they hear this kid that time. Yeah, go east and develop it. People think say how you want to live. I was born in Lagos. I was born in the ghetto, Ajigule. Yes, I mean probably Ajigule. So I don't see something. I don't see 99. Maybe 100 will fear me again. So our people, I don't learn now. As I do like this now, I cannot develop anything in Lagos. You know, because I don't see the handwriting. So this is why they shout every time. The way they take shelter, people think say maybe you get personal interest. You understand? But whichever it is, people say, I get the lobby along. You understand me? Anyhow way it be, we will keep it head there. Maybe say no year, as we talk and so you don't deliver the message. Not people get here, not the year.
My brother, may we leave these people, may we listen to other people. Thank you so much for your call, okay?
Thank you very much, my brother.
Thank you very much. Thank you, yeah.
Yeah.
I think I don't hear him. Every day we go there here, they shout, they scream until our voice go break. Look, this thing, I didn't wake up and decide to do it. You'll be amazed. It's just one thing led to another, one thing led to another. But man, when God shows you some things, you come to a point where you know that if you don't speak up, okay, let's take this caller. Please keep it short. Keep it short. Oh my goodness, it cuts. All right, tell us your name and where you're calling from.
Hello, Brother Chidi. My name is Water. I'm just
Hey, Water, how are you?
My brother, every time I just can't keep quiet because it's very bitterly and in my mind like I'm with you.
I know.
And I thank you for what you are doing, you know. People are always mocking people and do whatever, but God know your reward is with God for
Amen.
you.
Amen.
That they're not keeping silent.
Amen.
So started with it. Let's start from look at the history today. I've been out now 25 years. Been shouting Nigerian is gonna be okay. Nigerian will be okay. We are waiting for Messiah to come. And they're deceiving us by even making more churches, praying like going to church.
Oh my God, I lost him. What happened?
Hello?
Hello?
Can you be hearing me now?
Yeah, okay, we're hearing you. We're hearing you.
So they use people who are supposed to be fighting for our rights, and they are using them to go to the church, and pastor will be deceiving them, and things will be okay, will be praying, and you don't read the Bible. If you read the Bible, Israelites have passed through. Do you know how many years I spent in that area of Israelite? Today, if you go to Israel, hello?
Yes, I can hear you.
Do you know how much population of Israel? They are one of the best allies in the world today. Despite that, Nigerian will be saying, if you go to Jerusalem, well, you'll be. It's so sad. And who betrayed Nigeria most? I'm a Yoruba. I'm from Mondo. It's we Yoruba. If you look at Showore, it's from my area. Showore came out and left his family. And fighting for our right for Nigeria. People, in fact, when I went to some places, that make me in fact, it's associated myself with that I'm a Nigerian, to be proud of Nigeria, because you will see people who will be telling you that Buhari government have done so well because of fighting corruption. And I'll say, if Buhari are fighting corruption, we are the one who even fighting for Buhari to come to power. And look at all the program today. Buhari is the worst ever. We never produce a Nigerian system. For me.
The worst, too. It's not like worst test.
How do I come to meeting one time because of you? Because what the kind of hard work. But I see that people are not interested because of what they are going to eat. I'm not a pastor. My conclusion is that it's so painful. Every day when I wake up, I will firstly go online. I will go walk, see what is going on in Nigeria. And it was so disgusting that. So, and despite that, you will see people living abroad, the people living together with us here, generally everywhere in abroad. They will be saying the same, like, because they are looking for something they are going to benefit in Nigeria. They are not thinking about the future of the people in Nigeria and our family in Nigeria. And they will be saying government is doing well. What can you do? Who are you? I now realize that even the people living there, are you going to fight for? You went to Nigeria, leave your property here, leave everything here to fight to just to make a change to Nigeria. They will frustrate your life. They will frustrate you out. That's what they did. One, if you look at it, my conclusion now is that whether we go on heaven, whether we pay 20, 25 years to come, the people in Nigeria, the youth, if they don't wake up to fight for themselves, nobody will change them.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Today is even waiting for Buhari to die for him to become president. So everybody have a motive. They are not thinking about the future of Nigeria, about the young people who are living in Nigeria.
Thank you so much.
Taking people from here, we go and fight for them in Nigeria, then let them wait. It will happen. But the people from Nigeria is people that will rise up and fight for themselves.
Thank you so much. Thank you very much.
God bless you.
Thank you, my brother. Thank you very, very much.
My regards.
Yeah. Did you hear what the brother said? This is my friend. These are people that we've been fighting with here in Toronto, Canada. We've been on protest. I wish, in fact, if I can get a picture of us in protesting in Dundas Square here in Toronto, Canada, I'll be able to show. If I get that picture, I'll be able to show you guys the picture of this guy that just called now. Hey, hello. Where are you calling from?
Hello.
Hello, sir.
Yes, I'm on the Wisdom channel.
You are on Worship Media channel. Yes. Can you turn me down in the other device? I'm hearing my voice. Can you turn it down? Can you? Before you tell us your name, hold on. Turn me down in the other device that I'm hearing myself so that we can hear you.
Okay, let me just be a little fast because I cannot be not seeing your face. You understand?
No, it will not. Turn it down. Just the volume. Turn down the volume.
Okay.
Let's.
Can you hear me now?
Okay, go ahead.
My name is Joseph Follett. Actually, I'm not Joseph Follett, but that's the name I use. You understand me?
Nope.
First, I want to tell Nigerian youth.
So what's your real name now, Oga?
My name is Allen.
Okay, that's better. Thank you, Allen. Go ahead.
Yes. What I want to say, my concern is Nigerian youth.
Okay.
Nigerian youth, they don't see what is happening to them.
Mm-hmm.
They pretend. They see what is happening, but they pretend not to. Okay, just tell me, how can my local government chairman be building houses of 15 million with my money? And then other people will be telling him, chairman, with our money. You hold my money. It's just like if I borrow you money now, or you are holding my money to your pocket.
Mm-hmm.
You understand me?
Mm-hmm.
Why would I be calling you chairman to give me my part of my share? You understand? That's exactly why I am angry with Nigerian youth. You understand?
Mm-hmm.
When you talk about something, they will begin to tease you. Okay, look at it now. Coronavirus is here now.
Yeah.
You know, before we used to say HIV people who want to reject them. Hey, I don't want to deal with the HIV person.
Mm-hmm.
But this time around, it's coronavirus people that will be the people telling people that hey, look at you can never take vaccine. Come on, go and take vaccine. That is exactly what they are trying to preach to us. You understand me?
Yeah.
All the things that is happening in Nigeria, I don't want to even talk about politics. You understand me?
Mm-hmm.
I want to talk about Nigerian youth. They carry guns, kill themselves, cultism, that and that. But they don't want to work hard to see that Nigeria becomes a better place. I am calling from South Africa. You understand me?
Sure.
I live in South Africa. I don't want to go back. You understand me? Mm-hmm. I don't want to go back to Nigeria. As long as I am here free and safe, I am fine because if you go to Nigeria, they will kidnap you.
Mm-hmm.
You understand me?
Yeah.
Immediately you just buy one bottle of NEC, they will kidnap you.
Mm-hmm.
But not just us. But instead of them to now find themselves, go to the presidency, tell the presidency that we are enough. There's no election in Nigeria since 1999. They said, what is his name? Tinubu took billion pounds to his house. Those are not money. Those are election papers. You understand me? Mm-hmm. It's not money. You understand me? People think it's money they took to his house. No. All those people standing on the street saying that they are voting. They are not voting. They'll go and lose their life. You understand? Trying to feel that, okay, I'm voting, people come and shoot guns. And that is just a smoke stream.
Okay, my brother. Yeah, I can hear you. Thank you so much. Yeah. Let me give some other people a chance to also contribute.
No problem. Thank you for taking
but
my
stay
call.
safe in South Africa, okay? I love you, man.
Yeah, I'm safe. I'm very safe. No problem.
Right. Take care. Yeah.
Thank you.
So this guy was calling from South Africa. He's blaming Nigerian youth. He said, "You guys, let's wake up, man. Let's wake up." You know that last caller I was talking about, Shore, he's from Ondo State. why I was interested in what he was saying is the fact that I just want you to know that there are bad people everywhere. There are people who will sabotage your efforts everywhere. You know, when you hear someone like Nnamdi Kanu say Yoruba, 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 you are arguing from Ondo State. This guy says he's from Ondo State, but it was difficult to get people from Ondo State to support Omoyele Sowore. You think we're happy about that? No way. Nnamdi Kanu himself, he has a lot of Igbo people who are against him, who are making life difficult for him. Hello, who is this? Tell us your name and where you're calling from.
Hello, Dr. Chidi.
Yes, my brother.
Yeah, good afternoon, brother.
Good afternoon. How are
Ken.
you?
Name is Ken, calling from London.
Go ahead, Ken.
Yeah, I just want to say keep up the good work.
Thank you.
And, you know, on your platform, I go through the comments section all the time. You know, there's some funny people in this world. They just can't see what you're saying.
Yes, of
you
course.
know, I don't want to call anyone's name out, but
No
you know,
problem.
it shows the slave mentality that is
Right.
surrounding our people.
Right.
And you know, people need to wake up. We are here in a place where we can speak. But you know, people need to stand up for themselves. You know, I don't really keep in touch with Nigerian politics because of all this rubbish that happens out there. But you know, it's just sad to see that, you know, these three tribes are saying that they want to split up. But you know, if it's for the good of everyone, you know, I have a mom and dad that lives out there, and they're the ones that will say they want to vote for Baba, and I questioned my mom the other day and say, you voted for Baba now.
Where are you?
So where are you now? So, you know, just keep up the good work and, you know, ignore the negativity.
Thank
you. Know, people will come with their own opinions, but you know, it's just one of those things. But we support you, keep it up, and you know, may God bless the three tribes of our lovely nation.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you, my brother. God bless you. God bless you. Thanks for calling, eh?
Thank you, brother.
Yeah, bye-bye. Yeah.
Bye.
Okay, guys, you see, one thing I want you to understand, because a lot of you misunderstand this thing. And you know, when you hear some people say, God bless all the good people of our land, Nigeria, God bless, you get offended. Say, how dare this person say, God bless the good people of Nigeria? Listen, let me tell you something. There is a geographical location called Nigeria. Hear it from, yes, me, Chidi said it. That place is called Nigeria. It is still called Nigeria till today. And all the people living in that geographical location called Nigeria, they are good people. Hold on, my brother that is on WhatsApp. I'll come to you. All the good people that are in Nigeria, they are good people. There are good Yoruba people inside Nigeria. There are good Igbo people inside Nigeria. There are good Hausa. There are good Efik, Edo, Ijo, Kanuri. There are even Fulani. There are good people inside that Nigeria. So when we say God bless the good people of Nigeria, say amen. But when we say God punish the bad people inside Nigeria, say amen too. That's the truth about the whole thing. Don't get yourself all mixed up. All right, my brother, tell us where you're calling from. Tell us your name also.
Okay, my name is Victor, and I'm calling from the UK.
Go ahead, Victor.
Yeah, I've been following you for quite a while now. Even some I don't agree with. Yeah, I don't agree with some of your opinions, but I mean,
it's allowed.
All human beings. So
it's allowed.
Yeah, we should respect. Yeah, we should respect each other's opinions.
No problem.
But moving forward, I just wanted to just basically touch on some ignorant people in Nigeria.
Go ahead.
Especially most people have noticed from the southwest. I don't have anything against. I mean, I was brought up in the south. I grew up in Lagos,
Okay.
So I was born in Lagos. I'm an Igbo guy, but I was born in Lagos. So, but just an ignorant perspective of people in the southwest and majority, and also in the north too. The thing is, when you try to educate and lecture people that, do you know how your country, how your so-called country was founded? When you try and explain it to them, they tend to just brush it aside and like, okay, they feel like we can always move ahead with that. The only thing that really unites Nigeria, if we're all honest with ourselves, is just entertainment and football. Really, I mean, really, I grew up in Lagos. I'm an Igbo boy, and all my life I've known everything. It's more of Lagos I've known more than even where I'm from, Abia State. But the truth is, I'm often referred to as Omonna if I was there. I schooled in University of Benin. Well, it was a bit much liberal, but I'm talking of the southwest. So I'm reminded the fact that and it's not a bad thing to deny the fact that I'm Igbo, but the thing is, we are all living lies in Nigeria. It's just a lie we're living. Why can't people just be truthful and understand that this country was all founded on lies? It was founded by Nnamdi Kanu has been preaching these things. Yes, his manner of approach in preaching it can be a bit, yes, people say it's a bit,
harsh.
But then again, it's a bit hard. Yes, that's the way I disagree with him, in as much as I really like what he's doing, but I disagree in his manner of approach.
It's allowed. It's a free country. Go ahead.
Yes, but my point exactly is, I think there's the need for, since you already have a large amount of followership, I think there's a need for you to really educate these people on the founding, how Nigeria was founded, the Bible says that you cannot build, or let's remove Bible because you have some Muslim followers. Now in law, because I'm a lawyer actually by profession, in law there's what we call that you cannot build something on nothing.
Good.
Already Nigeria's foundation is rubbish. We don't have a structure. We're just doing everything how it just wants to. You cannot develop that way. Is it not better for you first of all to come as a people and say, okay, how can we really understand ourselves? If we cannot stay together, let's just move out. Let's just divide ourselves. It's not a bad thing. Other countries have done it before. And when you mention the people, they'll mention to you South Sudan, and you'll be like, these ones, are they normal? Why would you just take a wrong case, South Sudan? Do you know Malaysia and Singapore? The other countries that have divided peacefully. Northern Ireland, even Ireland itself, they've gone away. They are doing very well. To me, I don't see Nigeria developing in the next 100 years with the mindset that many youths they have. Their mindset, it needs a total overhaul, because they are all concerned with what Davido is doing. What they don't have that critical thinking capacity. Like I said, my generation, my 30s, my generation, I feel is already wasted because the mindset is messed up. So I just feel you should use your platform, educate them more on how Nigeria was founded, how the Royal Niger Company, which is there today UAC, educate them more, let them understand, let their eyes begin to open, and then they'll understand. I just feel that's the best way, because to me, the youth, this Nigeria is already finished.
Thank you so much. Thank you very, very much, Victor.
Yeah, bye.
So guys, there's one thing I want to really make sure that a lot of you are not doing. I hope a lot of you are not wasting your time being very, very tribalistic. The problem is that okay, let me take care of this. Give us 1 second. 1 second. Okay, we're back. The problem is this. A lot of you live a fake life. You don't want to speak the truth about how you feel. Just hold on 1 second with the call. I'll come back to you. You don't want to say how you feel because you don't want people, you just want to be recognized. You want to be accepted. But those of us that speak our mouth, those of us that call a spade, will receive all the bashing. If you're being tribalistic, that's your business. I'm not in this thing with you. Me and you know as you they go they run your own lane, not got nothing to do with me. You don't have to be tribalistic. There are bad, very bad Yoruba people. Full stop. That is an accepted truth. There are very bad Igbo people. Period. Full stop. That is the truth. If somebody is bad, you call them bad and say you're bad. Oh, so you think that just because you're an Igbo man, you're my friend, I accept you, I give you... No. If you're bad, you're bad. If all the Yoruba people listen to Omoyele Sowore and they followed him, do you know how his campaign would have been? Do you know the amount of votes he would have gotten? But still, there were some Yoruba people. Maybe I was a member of the AAC. Maybe I am a member of AAC. There are people, and just so you understand, the reason why we go down this level and talk like this is that so that we can appeal to you, so that we can talk to you from where you are. Because maybe sometimes when we throw this open thing, hold on, the guy on WhatsApp, just hold on 1 second. It's just for you to know that call it spade a spade. Don't be afraid to say Igbo. Don't be afraid to call it Igbo. Say it with me, Igbo. There's nothing wrong with that. Don't be afraid. Say Hausa. Say Yoruba. Call people. Yes, people were born. Don't deny it. Accept it. Okay? There are things we don't tolerate. If you don't tolerate it, it's bad, it's bad. It's good, it's good. That when we begin to talk like this, if somebody is speaking a language that you don't understand, if somebody is saying Igbo people did this, Igbo people did this, if they are generalizing, you may not like it. If you don't like it, just express back your opinion. Don't be in the background just talking, or just saying one thing or the other that the person is not saying. All right? Let me take this call and then we'll continue. Tell us your name and where you're calling from, please. Hello, the guy on WhatsApp, you're on now. Yeah, tell us your name and where you're calling from. Hey, yeah. Sorry, I think your connection is bad.
Okay, I don't hear it.
Why don't you call me on a direct line? 1 minute is okay for you to talk, okay? Call me on a direct line. Hello, sir. Tell us your name and where you're calling from. Hello?
Yes, sir. Good morning, Dr. Chidi. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. What's your name and where you're calling from?
My name is Dr. Ade. I'm calling from Houston, Texas.
Oh, go ahead, sir.
Yes, I'm following your live show. I've been following you for over a year now.
Oh, thank you very much.
I'll be commenting. This is the first time I'll be commenting on the phone with you. I would like to say that you are so right. There are good people in our country, Nigeria, and there are bad people in our country, Nigeria.
For sure.
And the good people are spread over all across the ethnicity.
Yes.
All across the ethnic group.
Yes.
And the bad people are spread across all over the ethnic group also.
For sure.
You see, the most important thing that we have to be aware of in our country is that people, right, tends to pick up on ethnic group easily like that.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I'm a Yoruba man.
Mm-hmm.
It's easier for me to pick on my fellow Igbo man.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Same thing. I'm an Igbo man, easier to pick up on Hausa man or like that.
Mm-hmm.
But what we fail to realize is that until when we realize that we are living together as a people, until we love ourselves regardless of where you come from, what race you are, what ethnic group you belong to, until then we can move forward. Without that, we are just wasting our time.
I agree with you.
Also, majority of our people have lost their consciousness. Right?
Yeah.
I followed Mazi, and I read and followed and listened to everything he preaches. And they were all truth. He's an evil man. I'm a Yoruba man. But I respect him and I understand what angle he's coming from. Right? I followed Showore too. He's a Yoruba man. I saw that both of them are speaking truth to power. But you see, majority of us will be like, whenever these people are speaking, we jump online to listen, but it's what they are preaching that is really sinking in our mind.
That's right. That's right.
Are we really? Okay.
That's right, my brother. That's right.
You know, are we really using what they are preaching and also telling other people that we know so that they can be awakened from their sleep? Are we using it?
You're right, so you're right, my brother.
In the last election, right? We're talking about Omoyele Sowore did not win, right? What happened? What happened if imagine that there is law, brotherly love between Yorubas and Igbos? Don't you think Omoyele Sowore will win that election? He will win. Imagine the number of Igbo people coming to vote for Omoyele Sowore, thinking that, hoping that maybe when he becomes the president, Omoyele Sowore will reason with them and let them go and have them give them Biafra. Because number one, Omoyele Sowore understands the originality of Biafra. If Biafra is going to happen today, Igbo people have more chance with Omoyele Sowore in power than all these vagabonds we have in power. Because he knew that what was done in the history to our fellow Igbos was wrong. And it was wrong. Nobody can escape the truth. That's the truth. It was wrong.
Thank you so much, my brother. Let's I want to take another caller, okay?
No problem. Thank you so much for giving me the time. I appreciate it.
Thank you so much, Doc. Thank you. My brother, my sister, the truth is very, very hot. If somebody tell you the truth, they pain more than sweet talking lies, sweet coated lies. So you have to learn to handle the truth. If somebody look you in the face and say, bros, this thing way they do is wicked, it's the truth. If you are really a wicked man, make you go change. Don't waste your time and be saying, this person said I'm a wicked person. Are you wicked? Are you mean? Do you understand? If you know that you're wicked and mean, just change your ways. Stop complaining about it. Some of us, we're not even doing anything. We don't belong to IPOP. We don't contribute to what they are doing. We don't belong to even belong to another organization. You don't belong. Okay, if you're on the side of some of us, you don't belong to Revolution now. You don't belong to anything. All you belong to is you wait. Once they are doing something, you just come. Nnamdi Kanu is talking. You carry your phone. Anybody that says something, Biafra, yeah. But all the things that Nnamdi Kanu has been shouting and shouting and shouting, which one have you done? Which one? All the time they came to demonstrate, all the time when Nnamdi Kanu was in Nigeria, did you ever come out? No. If you want them to shoot me, I'm not coming out. Nnamdi Kanu went around so many countries, visited. Did you ever show up? Did you come? You hide. But when you are online, you change your name. You're not even using your real name. You just come there and you talk, cha, make so much noise. But when it is time, you see, I remember there were over 50 of you. You wrote, I saw you commenting on a video. You say, if we see this Chidi, if we see this Dr. Chidi, we will kill him. That's what you said. I inbox all of you one by one. I sent you my number. I sent you my address. I know some people will say, oh Chidi, that's a stupid thing to do. I just got fed up with some of you. You know yourself. Some of you are listening to me now. Since that time, you shut up. You didn't even say anything anymore. So talk is cheap. You just come and talk. Okay, you are the one on the phone. Hey boy, thank you so much. Thank you, boy. So if you're not ready for action, if you're not ready to do anything, just shut up and allow the people who are even trying. Don't just come and just be talking when you cannot do anything. You can't do nothing. Where you are, if IPO people are doing something, you won't come out. They won't even see you. Okay, if you hate IPOB, what have you done? when we come out for revolution, didn't you hear about revolution now when you were in Nigeria? Did you come out? Where are you? Tell me where you are, and I will tell you what activity we've tried to do there. Since you don't support Biafra, since you don't like what Biafra is doing, who do you support? What have you done? Not absolutely nothing. So you are I'm the Ryan himself. You are the Ryan. Where are you rioting? Where are you rioting your Ryan? You Ryan your Ryan on the phone. Come. Get out of that phone. Come out for ground. Make we see you. You that say if you see me, you shoot me, you kill me. Oh yeah, now when I threw the challenge, I give even phone number self. When you receive the phone on your phone, I saw that you ready. You couldn't even call. Okay, as you don't get money to call on WhatsApp. You couldn't call. Put up on WhatsApp video. You can't. Do now. Let me show you that through IT I can trace where you are. Go carry you, go lock you up before you can say Jack Robinson. You think because I come here and I'm laughing at you. See all of you. I know I have your name, so I have all your. You see that threat? You must come. Oh, you must kill me. Oh, all your Facebook. I get you on Facebook. I get your YouTube account. YouTube knows all of you one by one, and that's your threat. That's your kill threat. You must come and to kill. Go ahead, my brother. Tell me where you're calling from. Wow, good Chris. Oh, yeah, this is Canada. How are you, my brother?
How are you doing, my brother? Good morning.
Good morning. You are not loud. You need to increase your volume.
Okay. Is it better now?
A little better, but it can be louder if you want.
Oh, my gosh. Wow. Can you hear me now, eh? You can?
I can, yeah. It's not too loud, but go ahead.
Okay, my brother. Anyway, let me just first commend you, at least for a privilege to fulfill a purposeful life, because what you're doing is you're impacting people, especially those of us who
Hey, we can't hear you. I don't know why you're low. I don't know. It's too low.
Can you hear now?
Yes.
Is it possible?
Yes.
You can?
Yeah.
Okay. Because I've increased the volume of my phone, so I don't know what's
Okay, it's louder now.
Okay. I said let me commend you for a good job.
Thank you.
Yes, I think it's a privilege sometimes when we do the right thing, and that is the reason for why we are here on earth. Because what you are doing is you are really impacting very many people, especially those of us that came from that contraction.
Amen.
And I'm an Igbo man, and,
okay.
But I was born in Lagos. I grew up there, went to school.
Okay.
Before I left for the United States.
Okay.
And Yoruba used to be my primary language. I learned Yoruba even before Igbo language.
Oh, yeah? Okay.
Yeah, so I know them very well.
Okay.
And I see when Showero was up and doing, because he's a man that really meant for.
Hey, we can't hear you. You can?
You can? You want me to call back?
Yeah, maybe call back.
Okay, I'll call back. Okay.
Guys, you see, I know somebody's going to quarrel with, oh, why did that guy say that if Showore were president, he would give you Biafra? What he means is that Buhari and whoever is in that government will never, ever allow a referendum. They will never, ever allow you to declare Biafra inside Nigeria. It is not possible. If Showore had won the election, I'm telling you the truth, you've heard it so many times, it will be so easy to just go our way as Biafra. Do you hear me say our way? Honestly speaking, it will be so easy for everybody to go their way. That's what Showore has said all the time. So you need to understand when people are talking like that, that's what they mean. They're not trying to say, oh, that Showore will give you, that he degrades you and says, come and be under me. That's not what he's saying. So I hope you understand that fact very well before some of you start. my texting Ryan. Start texting now. Because I know what they were people who are agitating for Shore, what they are saying is this. Because obviously, Nnamdi Kanu is not interested in Nigeria. Nnamdi Kanu does not want the election. Nnamdi Kanu does not want anything to do with Nigeria. Fine and good. His mission is clear. His focus is clear. Nnamdi Kanu used to even try to campaign for a good Nigeria so many years in the UK. You saw him with Nigerian flag. But when he tried to get the attention of the government and they did not listen to him, the guy just, his head just went like that. Just went Kim. As soon as his head do Kim, he said, okay, I no do again. I don't even want. And even sometimes they've called him for negotiation. And they called him for negotiation and he's like, you know what? It's like, okay, I can come, but if I'm going to come, these are the conditions. He actually sat down to a meeting with them and tried to listen to them. But then they started messing up again. And he's like, okay, you know what? Now, I don't want any more discussion. Give me Biafra or nothing else. But they are not willing to give Biafra. They are not willing to give Biafra at all. Jason, how many times will I tell this into your medulla oblongata, my brother? Nobody wants to, well, he said he doesn't want to hear the name Nigeria. I agree with him. But unfortunately, the name Nigeria is real, is existing. And you cannot just wipe it by just wishing that it was not there. You have to leave that to Nnamdi Kanu. Leave us to grab the thing from these people, because this war you're fighting right now, let me tell you, we will keep fighting it like this. They will not release it. Okay, let me ask some of you. When we say revolution, you thought we were kidding. You thought it's not the language to use. You thought we are just people who are crazy up in the air. Nnamdi Kanu, in his recent broadcast, he keeps shouting that unless there's a revolution in that country. Why is he saying unless there's a revolution? Because going with any known system will not work. Just negotiating with the government will not work. You cannot negotiate with that kind of government. The only way is for you to dismantle everything. And what are we talking about dismantle? It is the revolution is when the people rise up. But you that you want Biafra, you that is always castigating me, have you risen up? Have I seen you on the street with a Biafran flag? No, because you're afraid that they will shoot you and kill you. So that's the point we're making. We need to dismantle these people before we can get Biafra, before we can get to Oduduwa, before we can get anything. Go ahead, tell me where you're calling from. Tell me your name. I think you're calling from Indiana.
Hello, good morning, sir. Olisebuka Obioha. Yes,
hello, Olisebuka, my brother.
Indiana.
Yeah.
How you doing, sir?
I'm doing well. How about yourself?
I've actually not come online to watch. I just got the YouTube email.
Oh, go ahead. Go ahead.
So is the open mic general?
It's general. Whatever you want to talk about, you can talk about anything. You can talk about Trump, self. You can talk about anything. Today, okay. You're free to talk on my. I'm giving you a privilege as somebody who is on our show to just air your mind.
Okay, well, as a Nigerian schooling and living in the US, to be honest with you, what has been on my mind, of course, apart from school, COVID-19 and all, is Nigeria. Nigeria is like number 1, 2, 3 in mind. But do you know what I've been thinking lately?
Tell me what you've been thinking.
I feel like we should just keep doing everything we're doing, But for me, any semblance of sanity, finally, like things finally being normal, I don't think Nigeria, it be like saying now for eternal life, it be like saying now for the next life. I'm just saying, that's just how I feel, like looking at everything. because it looks like there's nothing perfect anywhere.
No.
And it almost looks to me like if you compare all the pros and cons of everywhere, that's US, Canada, Nigeria, China, Ghana, UK. It's like if you compare the pros and cons of everything, of every different region in life, it's like it's almost equal. It's like it's almost a level ground. I don't know if you get what I mean. So that is just what I wanted to.
But I disagree. I disagree with you. It's not level ground, though.
But it looks like now, because if you hear some crazy stuff that happened here, look at this, the killings, for example, now of some black people. I'm surprised that the justice system that is supposed to be, that people trust so much, rely on so much, can actually be so nonchalant in overlooking some issues.
Okay, let me tell you the difference. You are able maybe the particular case you're discussing, a case that happened in US, right? Multiple cases, okay. And your point is you're trying to equate what is happening in US with what is happening in US, I mean in Nigeria and all over the world, and you're trying to say that it's the same thing. I personally, I respect.
It looks like maybe like what I'm not equating it, but I'm saying it's possible that if only we are seeing the full picture. You get what I mean? Like the plus and minus.
No, it's not, my brother. See, let me tell you something. With due respect, I really respect your opinion, but as someone,
this is just a thought.
No, I agree with you. I mean, that's why we're having a discussion. But let me tell you, as somebody who is well vested in happenings around the world because of what I do, I am able to visualize things from a standpoint, because exactly I see that bigger picture. I interact with people from all parts of the world. We see reports coming out from everywhere. Let me take this call and I'll continue with you. Okay, let me just take this person.
I'm going to let me go online and watch.
Yeah, please go ahead. Hello, tell us your name and where you're calling from. Okay, that person. So my brother, I know you're listening. The point there is that you cannot compare America. Where do you even start comparing America with Nigeria? Just the thought of it is already trying to shut my brain down. You're talking about a few people that were killed in US. The life of every human being is very, very important. But we're talking about, hold on the phone, just stay there. We're talking about a country where, you see, in Kano, where they are reporting how many people that they have not even accepted far back that there was COVID-19 in their place. Whenever somebody dies, the big people, they say, died of a yet to be confirmed illness. Meanwhile, bloggers in Nigeria, we sent people to the cemetery in Kano. Didn't you see those videos? They were seeing 80 people being buried in a day. Now you tell me where in America about 20-30 people were killed and the whole nation didn't even shut down. The president wasn't there giving a report. All of this will happen. The president in Nigeria, who is of course not even there anymore, will not say anything. How can you compare that? That if you're a student, I don't know about you, but here in Canada, students were paid money every month by the government. It doesn't matter which country you're from, as long as you're a student in Canada, the government of Canada, if anybody thinks I'm lying, let them come and tell me. Everybody was paid money for being at home. They are not even citizens of this country, but because they are in this country. Me, that I'm a citizen, I am being paid. My wife is being paid, even though we are not working because of COVID-19. So how can you compare? Go ahead, tell us your name and you're calling from Missouri.
Yes, sir, Mr. Chidi, Dr. Chidi, thank you so much for all you do.
Thank you.
I really appreciate you. Me and my family, we are 200% in support of you
Thank you.
President to be so worthy.
Thank
Let
you.
me tell, I'm talking about the last caller.
Yeah.
There is no way and no way you can compare Nigeria to America. Please forget about that. Do you know how many people that died in that country every single day of lack of food, lack of healthcare, poor road? I cannot even tell you.
Exactly.
I cannot even start to tell you. Here, anything happens, dial 911 in like 5 minutes, 10 minutes. They will be right here at your house. I am a registered nurse. I work in the hospital.
Oh, thanks to you. I need to. You need to stop and let us appreciate you guys. I need to appreciate this our sister. She's in the front line, treating COVID. So thank you so much for what you do. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Not justice in that country. Do you know I will come back home most of the time and I'll tell my husband, do you know what happened to so person that was saved today in the hospital? Do you know what we can we even think about Nigeria? We talk about Nigeria every single minute in my house about what is going on.
Yes.
It's just so sad. It makes us sad. It makes us like, I don't know. I don't even know. Sometimes we just say like, what can we do? I don't know. I pray for you. I pray for President Sowore. I pray for everybody that is trying to make that country better. Please, you need to continue doing this good job.
Thank you so much.
People. Please. Because
Thank you.
a lot of people there, they are educated, but they are illiterate. That's just, they don't know what is going on. Thank you, Dr.
Thank you very much.
God bless you.
God bless you. God bless you, please. Thank you.
Thank you. So I'll continue watching the show. Bye-bye.
Thank you. So my brother that asked in fact, it's even good that other people are answering. I hope you're seeing the response of people. It is almost like an abomination to try to compare. You can't even compare Nigeria to Ghana. You can't. In the news today, the Kogi State is saying that not one person was tested in Kogi State. Not one. And yet NCDC has a report saying, they just said few people were tested in Kano. And a place like Cross River State, guess how many people were? 7 people were tested. I mean, how can you do that? So many months after COVID-19 has been identified in Nigeria, you are doing only about how many tests in the whole of a country that has millions of people? Haba now, haba. So you don't even know who has this COVID-19. And look at what is happening right now. People are escaping to all over. where you see, you cannot compare. What is it? It's like comparing onion and apple, comparing Nigeria. Okay, my brother, you're back again.
Yes, Chidi, I'm back. How are you?
I'm good. Yeah, it's much better now.
Very good, very good. I was almost somewhere before I couldn't continue because of the low volume of my voice.
Yes.
What I'm saying is that Sowore, who means very well for all of us, was his call for revolution was couldn't get the reaction everybody expected of it just because of what the society has fed our youth with. We don't have our youth are not very well fed. We don't have history.
Mm-hmm.
And you can see that these young men today, they are very selfish, and you wouldn't blame them because of what the society has given to them.
Mm-hmm.
So there is no need for them to take risk. Why should they? What are they to achieve? No history. They have learned nothing from school. And why it seems like what happened in June 12th, I remember June 12th, I was still in Nigeria then. So I was part of it. Do you know why? The reason is because majority of those people who protested were the Igbos. Believe what I'm saying to you. And do you know why we did that? I can tell you, even though there are most of us who protested then did not fight the war, but at least our parents told us a little bit about the war. And they often tell us all the time. So this is bound. So there is a reason why we have to revolt there, because the reason is because...
Are you using a mouthpiece? Are you using something other than your phone?
No, I'm not using anything.
Okay, I heard maybe when it goes down and then we can't hear it, then it comes up again. I don't know why. But go ahead. Just finish your point so that we can now discuss it. Yeah.
So my point is that you can see right now why I see some of the problem at this moment is because the Igbos we are really concentrated on Biafra. We have made up our mind, assuming that Showere came before Nnamdi Kanu. I tell you, it will be a different thing we're hearing today. Believe what I'm saying.
For sure.
Believe what I'm saying to you, because the Yoruba people, they are my people. I live with them. None of them is ready to take any risk now, and the youth should not be blamed. They shouldn't be blamed. I tell you, if you show them money right now, you see most people, other youths from everywhere will jump out. Why? Because we sowed selfishness into them. Even most of them, their parents never know until they grow up to the age they are today. Nobody friend them, nobody even care about their life, and you want them to die. There is no patriotism. So why would anybody do this?
All right, my brother.
So that's just the problem.
Thank you so much. Thanks for calling, Thanks. Anyway, let me just disagree with my brother right there. I don't like generalizing again, but once more, it's his opinion. But I believe that there are people in every tribe, there are Yoruba people who are willing to take their life, but no life should be lost because of these people. They are not worth it. So we are not going to lay our life for them. We are not going to kill ourselves and then them and their children will continue to live. No. They will vacate that place. They will allow us to do what we want to do with our lives. If we want to go our separate ways, we go our separate ways in peace, not at their directive or their command. If we want to stay together, we stay together. But the main thing is that we don't want them there anymore. Whether Yoruba or whether Igbo, whether Hausa that is there, because there are Igbo people who are complicit in this crime right now. There are Igbo people who are don't you know that it is the house rat that shows the bush rat where the fish is kept in the cupboard in the house? Okay, you forgot that I'm a chief. Okay, I just give you that one free of charge. How do you think they were able to know where Nnamdi Kanu was? Who gave the military the right to enter the states to come and try to kill him? You think they came there to arrest Nnamdi Kanu? Have you ever seen them? You don't understand. When somebody is shooting a house with heavy bombardment, armor tank, you think they came there to negotiate with him? They came there to kill him. Who do you think showed them the road? Who do you think opened the state for them to come in? Is it not an Igbo man? It no be Igbo man. What are you telling me? So there are bad people everywhere. There are Judases all over the place. So it's not in throwing a shade. Hey, I got you need to call me on a direct line. Hey, Your Excellency, you need to call me on a direct line. I don't want anybody to bump you off. Call me back on a direct line, okay?
Okay.
Thank you. So you see what I'm saying? There are just the people that annoy me are the people who are senseless, who don't just get this thing we are talking about. People don't get it. They are the biggest problem that we have. They just talk. Okay, you see somebody now is telling me, sagacious fears them. Which we will never stay together. No, it's not sagacious fears them. It's where is this? Yes, he said, we will never stay together. We'll never stay together. Okay, just saying we'll never stay together is not the thing. I hope this is her calling. Hello?
Hello, Echi.
Hello? Hey, Your Excellency, you're calling me live on a live broadcast. I hope you know that.
Oh my goodness. Okay, I didn't know that.
Don't go anywhere. Don't go anywhere. You're the right person to be here right now, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh my goodness.
This introduction. No. Hold on. Introducing to you, the one that Imo State missed. This is the past governorship candidate of the African Action Congress in Imo State, Dr. Mrs. Chidi. Look, now don't mistake her for my wife because she has not the same as my wife. Okay, but Doc, please, we have an open mic now. We've just been talking everything, Nigeria, Biafra, US, everything, and you are an encyclopedia because you were there on the ground and you campaigned and you spoke to our people and you saw the frustration of our people not just responding. Now, where are we today? What's the way forward?
Okay. Oh, you just cut me off guard now. I don't even know what's going on. Oh my goodness.
Remember, you just narrowly missed being the governor of Imo State. So if you were the governor of Imo State and I just hit you with the question, hey, Dr. Chidi Oguta, what's going on? What's going on with Nigeria? What's going on with Imo State? Where are we with all this confusion? What do you think is the way forward? What would you say, goodness. Your Excellency?
Okay. Actually, please, I was in the middle when I called for because I had a question that I needed some clarification. Okay. I didn't even know that I was coming in live, but if you don't mind, I can join you guys in the next 2 minutes. I just had a quick question, but I didn't know you're on live.
I'm online anyways.
You were. Okay, I can call back. Just give me 5 minutes. Okay. I had a quick, let me just get the question, my answer to the question. Then I can call it back. I'll call back in.
Okay, call back. You can text me the question and I'll reply you. Text me on WhatsApp.
Okay.
All right. Okay, let me respect her. She said she's not ready. Okay. Here we respect people's privacy and I don't want to put her on the spot. But those are some of the people that you really respect because they've been there in the war front. She went, she saw, she conquered. So when people like that talk, we know that they are not just talking. She went to Nigeria, she spent her money, she campaigned, she went from village to village. This woman was out there walking the streets of Imo State, pulling the people by the ear, telling them that look, if you people don't wake up, look at Imo State today. See what is happening. Do you see what's happening? Look at the whole of Nigeria. Do you see the same people are suffering? The same people are calling to say, find me 10 naira, 20 naira, 1,000, 5,000. But when we are telling them not to take that money from the other politicians, what do they do? Dr. Chidi, we'll never stay together. If you like, twist right, left, I don't care. Biafra, we must restore. Come rain, come shine. If you are afraid, I am not. Who is talking about being afraid now? Okay, Sagacious, I wish you would just call me. Call me, Sagacious Fierce Doom. Call +1 647 989 2837. Now, this is no time for just typing and call me. I dare you to call. Let's talk. At Sagacious. Call me up. Is this Sagacious Fierce Doom? Hello?
Hello.
Go ahead. Tell me your name and where you're calling from, please.
Okay, I'm Dina. I'm calling from Netherlands.
Oh, go ahead, please.
First of all, God bless you. Yes, I want first of bless you. I so much enjoyed your program already.
Thank you so much. Thank you very much.
Yeah, you too. But I wanted to ask you, are you from me and my family, we are Biafra? Are you Biafra?
Me, I'm Biafran to the core, yes.
That is what I said. I said because I don't always see you talking about Biafra in your platform like others. That's why I say I will ask you to if you are Biafran.
I'm Biafran, but you have to understand. Can I? Are you finished or you want to continue?
Yeah, I finished.
Okay, thank you very much. So let me take this other caller and then I will answer you. Hello, tell us your name and where you're calling from.
Yeah, good day. This is Olise Bukabia. I just called back.
Okay, Olisa. Let me. Can I answer the other woman? Then I'll take your question.
Oh, okay.
Okay, thank you so much. You can stay on the line. So, the person just asked me, "Am I Biafran?" She doesn't hear me talk about Biafra. See, let me tell you something. I keep telling people, it's not by how much noise you make. This Biafran thing, go and read your history. Biafra is a people. There is a location called Biafra. It existed long before Nigeria existed. It is a people, it's a culture, it's a tradition, it's even like a religion. You cannot sell it you cannot oversell it. You cannot teach me to be Biafra. I'm already Biafran. But you may be a member of IPOB and I may not be a member of IPOB. So, but you have to understand that you need to present your case, you need to go about your business and your agitation in a way that does not obstruct somebody who has a different opinion than what you have, but yet is gunning for the same goal. Shebi in Igbo we say na obro fuzo kesi ejaba. There are so many ways now to go to the same place. It's not only one road. If you follow one road to go to where you're going, what if when the bridge to that road break, what will you do? Ngwan, answer the question. Answer the question. Isn't that why a rat, any, when he makes a hole, it will make different outlets to that hole, so that when something comes from one, it can escape from the other. Didn't we that learn English say you don't put all your eggs in one basket? What if that basket come for a break? No be all the egg go break finish. Isn't it time that, my brothers, we begin to approach this Biafra agitation thing with a lot more constructive arguments and interactions? Just saying, if you don't say IPOP, you're dead, you're killed, get out of here. It makes us lose some of our comrades who are in this fight together. Some of us have even different levels of understanding. Some of us even have different levels of jinjim. So we need to carry all ourselves at the same time. Okay? All right. I kept my brother on the phone. Sorry about that. Go ahead, Odisa.
Yeah, so just update is I was thinking of what at this point, like this, in terms of revolution that we really need, will this COVID help at this time?
Will the COVID help now at this time?
Because I was surprised to hear something after I called when I was listening, when I came in to listen. I was surprised to hear something that there is so much more. Already I knew there's so much more manipulation with the COVID going on at home, government and all, but I didn't know that it was that bad.
It's terrible now. It's terrible. There is so much, of course.
Occurring on the spot that are being hidden right now. Like you mentioned 80, and I was like, wow.
No, Olisa, let me correct you. We are talking about a weekend. There was a weekend that from Friday to Sunday, we recorded 150 burials in the burial ground, in the cemetery in Kano. One cemetery. I'm not lying to you. Go and check it out. There are videos out there. So from that day till now, there's been multiple deaths. Now listen to me. When NCDC broadcasts or reports deaths in Kano, they will not capture these people as deaths from COVID-19. Why? Because when these people died, they were not tested. Now, they were not tested before they died. They were not tested after they died. So you cannot put them as the statistics. They're just lost they're just data lost. So, and you keep saying, and that's why, data is everything. So when they didn't have the right data, you couldn't possibly tell people that, hey, COVID-19 is here. You couldn't do contact tracing. During the burial of one big man in Kanu, about 20 or so, and I'm not kidding you, thousands of people come. They were touching the corpse. They were mingling with each other. It is sweaty in that place. They were exchanging fluid, and that's why people kept on dying. And right now, it's become such a terrible thing that's why you see people escaping from Kanu to everywhere right now.
Wow.
So it's more terrible than what that's why I told you that I'm able to see this thing from a perspective that maybe you don't have.
I'm just wondering, like, what is the way forward?
Can I tell you? Can I answer you? Can I answer you? What are the way forward at this
So
listen now. Let me answer you, my friend. Let me answer you, my brother. Okay, so the way forward, my brother, is for you to support everybody who is working to see that the government in Nigeria does not exist anymore. And you can choose who you want to work with. By Nnamdi Kanu agitating for the independent state of Biafra, he is saying, I do not believe in Nigeria anymore. I do not believe it's a working country. I do not believe there is any way it can work again. That is a very good agitation. If that's what you want to work with, fine. You see somebody like... So listen. I'm not done. You see somebody like Omoyele Sowore. Omoyele Sowore says, this government, I don't trust them. They should not exist. In fact, let us have a revolution. When he called for a revolution, he started the Revolution Now movement. They locked him up. Right now, they're restricting him from moving outside Abuja. They clamped on everybody. So, in your own small space, however you can do it, you must continue you should keep on posting things. Forget about Davido, forget about all these people that are musicians, female girls tweaking, doing this challenge, doing that challenge. Yes, we can enjoy those things, but don't ever get by a day without pointing out the evils that are going on with the Nigerian government. Don't even waste your time checking who is Biafra, who is not Biafra, who is not IPOB, whether you're Hausa, Yoruba, or Duduwa, want this. Those are like a waste of time. How does it affect the government of the day? But if you tweet something that the government did, if you know the Twitter handle, if you know the email of United Nations, of UNICEF, that's what we should engage ourselves. That's what we should use our data to do. Not in our corner. Who cares? If you come here and you harass me, you call me 50,000 names, you go to my... How does Buhari's government, how does it affect them?
But I didn't realize how powerful it was.
Oh my God.
It's not been too effective so far. For instance, I felt it's only when people like Omoyele Sowore or Olorunfemi Adeyeye tweet stuff that it will have that same power.
No. Let me tell you what to do. Let me tell you the power of computer. Let me tell you the power of Twitter. You hear Omoyele Sowore, he will say, listen, these guys, that's why I respect them. Honestly. You hear Omoyele Sowore say, in 2-3 days' time, we are going to bombard Twitter. All you do is one hashtag. Once you put that hashtag, everybody begins to retweet. Only him cannot do it. Now, if you hear somebody like Nnamdi Kanu again in his broadcast say, let us all go to Twitter. Let's go to Twitter and bombard Twitter again. They will see what's up. Let me tell you the truth. It is because when you are doing those things, it gets to the powers that be. It's just like when you are writing a protest, like when you come to something, they have all these organizations where they are signing a petition. Once you get to a certain number in that petition, you will get reactions. So that's the power of social media.
Like change.org.
Yes, of course. Of course. Because if you prove,
how did that thing work?
Let me tell you how it works. We are all.
And the thing is already causing uproar.
Olisa, you know that there is something called United Nations Charter of Human Rights. That charter, every human being living on earth is bound by it because most countries are signed to that charter. So, United Nations respects that if we are 10 people here and 9 of us sign something to them and say, look, we have something against you, they are bound to listen to that thing.
They're bound to.
Of course. Of course.
Wow.
So that's the power. That's why when we see people come on our platform and they are wasting their data saying, Chidi, you're a fool, Chidi, you're this, Chidi, I laugh at them because that is just wasted data. They will not. United Nations will not come and read your tweet or your comment on my thing. If you are angry, send that tweet. Send it about the government. Even just say, Biafra, we need Biafra because the government in Nigeria is lousy. Send it like that. Push hashtag the Nigerian government useless. Send us something. Then you're using your time well. That is what your leaders are doing.
Exactly.
You know.
Yes.
That's why I'm doing what I'm doing. That's why I'm breaking my head every day trying to get into some people's head, but they refuse.
If I say this now, I may be right that in a way we are the ones wasting time. We are the ones slowing down.
Of course, now. Of course.
We are the ones who.
Okay, my brother.
Keeping ourselves.
Yeah. Thank you, Olisa.
Thank you so much.
There's a call trying to come in. Thank you very much. Thank you. So, if you're listening to me right now, please do call in. The line is free right now. I'm waiting for my brother to call in. I threw a challenge at him, and he took the challenge. And I'm waiting for him. So please call right now. Sagacious Fesidium. Chidi, I have tried you many times, but I cannot get through. Line is busy. No, call right now. We'll be waiting for you. We'll hold any other call and make sure that you're the one calling. If you're not the one calling, I'm waiting for a call. Is this Sagacious Freedom?
Hello, Chief.
Are you Sagacious Fesidum?
You are too Sagacious Faciendum.
Is that you?
Yes, Sagacious
Faciendum. Please, can you do us a favor and try to break it down? What's the meaning of this Sagacious Faciendum?
Sagacious Faciendum was taken from my motto, which is Bonum Faciendum et malum vitandum. It means the good must be done and the evil avoided.
Okay, thank you so much. Okay, so my brother, the reason why I wanted us to talk, and I'm sorry you're calling through WhatsApp. If another call comes in, it will cut you off. So maybe you'll try to call directly if this goes off. So let us talk. Talk to me. What's your issue? You keep saying you wrote some things, and I said I wish you would call me. So now you have me talking to you directly. Let me hear you out.
Yes, Chid, I've been following your program from day one, long time ago. Anyway, so
okay.
I appreciate what you're doing, and I appreciate that you're advocating for people to have different opinion about our Biafra agitation.
Yes.
It's a welcome idea.
Yes.
I really like that. Like it is really stipulated. We have, for instance, in IPOB, they have a template. Like you just really said, people can look at the template and choose to who they are going to work with. Yeah. So my own concern is Nigeria will never work. We have tried Nigeria many times, it will never work. I lost my senior brother in Nigeria Biafra war. I lost all my uncles. I still have that pain. I grow with that pain. I will never in my life forgive Nigeria. If we don't get Biafra, we'll start a war.
So Sagacious, let me ask you a question, my brother. I mean, let us now reason like, constructive people And please understand that the same way you lost people, I lost people. If you have watched any of my program talking about my Biafran story when I was born during the war and my mother didn't live. Okay,
I
good.
was on that program.
So now you know that me, I felt the thing. I'm a victim of that war. My question to you is this. Who do you think wants everybody to remain together in Nigeria? Tell me who you think wants it. Do you think I want it? Do you think Shore wants it?
Well, I cannot force somebody. I have listened to you. You said you want different. You want Biafra. So whether I want to Nigeria or maybe want to do the war. I don't want to generalize. But for me and my family and my entire village, we want to Biafra.
Okay, let me ask you a question. Let me ask you a question right now. If today they were to ask you, how can we get Biafra before the end of the month, even before the end of this year, what is the next step that what we should take tomorrow? What is your advice? How are we going to make it possible? What step should we take by tomorrow to guarantee that we'll get Biafra even by the end of this year? Tell me what we should do.
First of all, there's a COVID-19 in the way. There's a lot of decisions you cannot make because of COVID-19 restrictions. But apart from that, moving forward, we have a template. For instance, people of IPOB have a template. This issue is before the United Nations. You cannot just come and say, let's get Biafra tomorrow because the issue is already United Nations.
Okay.
So, and they all knew about this.
So let me ask you. Yes, go ahead. Because you know what you have done now. You know what you have done now, my brother. We have already put two excuses before us. The first excuse is COVID-19. The second excuse is United Nations. So what you have told me is that from now until COVID-19 is over, from now until United Nations decides on what to do, what should we be doing? That's what I want you to tell me.
In my own opinion, Shade, in my own opinion, thank you for this question. What we should do is rally around all our people back home. They should go to all their senators and House of Representatives to put up a bill. All the so-called South and so-called Southeast, we all know we are all Southeast.
Okay.
There's no South anywhere.
Okay, my brother. I like the way you answer, but we need to make it short so that I can get to my point. Listen. So these people you're talking about, where do they live? Are some of them living in Kaduna? Just answer me as I ask. Are some of them in Kaduna?
Some of who?
Our people, Biafran people. Are they in Kaduna?
They're in Kaduna.
Are they in Kanu? No, I'm coming now. I'm coming. Are they in Kanu?
Of course they are.
Are they in Sokoto?
They are.
Are they in all over Nigeria?
They are everywhere.
Okay, so why is it that when I say that I am talking to our people in Nigeria, why does it irritate people? So for the purposes of conveying my message, if I come and I want to talk, how should I talk for people to know that I'm talking about our people who are scattered, not just one or two people who have been living in these places for 10, 15 years, have investment, have everything there? Is it wrong if I say that I am addressing?
You have to understand all of us have different reasoning capacity. Some people can reason different way. You have to acknowledge that the way you reason or the way you analyze things, it will be different from other people. So you have to accommodate all this criticism.
Oh, no. I don't have a problem with the criticism. See, do you really think I care? And I've been doing this for years. That's why we're having this discussion. The reason why we're having this discussion is that as we talk, there is somebody out there who is listening to me and you, who will be able to understand what we are saying. In fact, if they saw my exchange with you on the chat room, they wouldn't even believe that I'm talking like this with you. Don't you know? So the fact that you even called me.
Of course. Excuse me, I proposed something there. You didn't allow me to finish.
Okay, go ahead.
What I proposed.
No, I didn't see what you proposed, but go ahead.
I did say is, in a democracy, even though we're not practicing in there, we have right to recall our senators or our House of Representatives. So our people there in all region, like especially our own region, Southeast, including the so-called South, we need to go to our senators. If Biafra is all what we want now, which is everybody is all what we want, push this bill for Biafra for us. If you don't want to push it, then don't represent us anymore. You come down.
Okay, can I tell you something? Also, can I tell you something again? So all of this proposal you have said now is beautiful. And in the Nigeria today, in the contraption, because we must still use that word to describe the contraption called Nigeria, in Anambra, in Imo, in Enugu, in Abia, in Delta, in everywhere, Ebonyi, all of these places, you got fed up of your representatives. You think that in the Nigeria of today, you will be able to go to who? Like who? Who will you even go to? Where will that letter get to? How? I don't know if you understand what I'm saying. Sorry, a call cut you off. I hope you're still there. Are you still there?
Yeah, I'm still there. I understood. I understood what you're saying, Chad.
So I'm trying to tell you that it is practically not possible. It will just be a waste of time for you to expect that even if you organize yourself, where? Do you know here? All I have to do is just write an email or call or send a text or so many. I can start an online protest. If I start an online protest today against my member of parliament, they will call me and ask me what's the problem. They will not let it go. I'm telling you the truth.
Of course, yeah.
But in Nigeria, if you like it, write all the letters in the world. Do you know they'll be laughing at you? If you like, if you organize a protest, let me tell you something. They will organize a protest that is more than your own because they will share money to people. When I was doing my election, do you know that I'll call people to go for a rally? People who say that are members of my party. Some of them will say, Oga, we have PDP on Saturday. Can we do your own on Sunday? Do you understand? You know, they say we have PDP on Saturday and APC is coming for rally on Monday. So that we're going to be there. So why don't we do your own?
People don't have a single conscience.
Do you understand? So these are the people you're hoping that they are our hope of going to talk to the government, and then the government will now respond, and then your senator will resign. They will resign because my people don't like me, so they are calling me back. Do you think that is possible? It's not possible. So that is the problem we are saying. We are saying that before you will go to the lion and take something from the lion, will you not? Isn't that what the Bible says? Before you go to the house of a great man to take something, wouldn't you have to restrain the man first of all? So what we are doing is we are trying to restrain this wicked man that is holding our freedom. These people are holding Biafra. They will not let it go. Do you think they want to let it go? No. So we are saying we need to if we restrain this man, everybody will go their way. But as long as they are operating, as long as they are in power, as long as they have armor tanks, they will not let you even have a rally right now. That's my frustration. I don't know why people don't understand it.
Chid, understood all the things you're saying, but remember that the kingdom of God suffered violence, and the men of violence take it by force. But for the fact we are diplomatic and we are learned, for the fact we fear God, does not mean they can take us for a ride. There will be a time people will no longer tolerate.
Oh, sorry, this thing is cutting you off. Oh my God. Hello, who is this? Can you call back? Let me just finish with our brother. Just call me back. Call back, okay? Call back. Sorry. They cut you off. You need to round up. You need to round up. Sorry, because they keep cutting you off. Go ahead.
There's nothing to say anymore. I just aid my view.
Yeah. I appreciate you, my brother.
I think we do, and he said it is not possible. So I don't know what else they can do, or because I.
No.
We acknowledge all the things other people are doing as well.
No, my brother. The good thing from that we have come to is that you say it's good that a lot of people, we acknowledge what a lot of people are also doing concerning the Biafra agitation. I am all about finding a way to be able to tackle this hydra-headed dragon. That's my own. Anyone that will work, let's be up about it. But thank you so much for expressing your view, and thank you for all your support. Okay, my brother. Thank you very much.
Finally,
yeah,
whichever
yeah.
form made it clear,
yeah.
whoever has a better template can bring something up. So
good.
I acknowledge whichever contribution everybody is putting in. So let us get this in and just walk away from Zoological Republic of Nigeria.
Exactly. Thank you very much. Thank you,
my brother.
Yeah. Now, the last caller that I did not pick his call, please, you can go ahead and call me now. I didn't want to call off our brother because he was using WhatsApp and the thing was going off, but you can go ahead and call me now. Please, if you're calling through WhatsApp, it's going to be bumped off. If you're calling through WhatsApp, go ahead, my brother. Who am I speaking with?
Hi, Dr. Cheetah. This is Wale. I don't have a question or anything. Just want to say you're doing a good job.
Wale, hold on. Now you be this fine man where they see for pictures, so. Eh?
Yeah.
You're the problem why they are not taking us serious now. When they see fine person like you like this, they will say these people will not get any problem. Go ahead, my brother. Go ahead. Hello, Wale. We can't hear you. Oh my God. Hold on 1 second. Sorry. We didn't hear you there. Go ahead.
Yeah, I said, okay, forget about the appearance. I do not support the juggernauts who are taking over.
Oh my goodness. We can't hear you.
You hear me now?
Yes, Wale, go ahead. Oh, jeez. You need to call me through a direct line. It's just cutting off. Okay. Hello?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah, every time I try to, once you start talking, when they call into a direct line, it bumps you off. That's the thing.
Okay. Yeah. So you want me to call the direct line?
Please, that would be awesome. Thank you very much.
Okay, I will do that. Yeah.
Thank you. Sorry guys, if you're calling and it's cutting off, it's just that if you call through WhatsApp, it will cut off. Please go ahead and call now. It's better when you call through a direct line. That makes it easier. I think this is Wale. So I'm trying to call you, Wale. I hope we get through. Hello, is that Wale?
No, this is Olise.
Huh?
No, this is Olise Buka.
Okay, Olise. Oh, sorry, we already had you. Okay, let me take some other person. It's okay. It's okay. Hello, is that Wale?
Hello? No, this is not Wale. This is Emanuela Solomon from California.
Go ahead, Emanuela.
Yes, that division is the solution. The last time I installed this land. And you're asking that what is next? What is next is that the power they are using is these Boko Haram people that they are going to get from Chad and from Niger to bring to Igbo land to come and destroy. That is their power. Let's go, and they are multitude against us. So we go to Chad. Chad is the one that we have had record that destroyed them. Ask for more help from Chad. Apart from the help they are asking from God, let us destroy this Boko Haram. That is the power they are using. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you, my sister. Thank you very much. She says what we should do is form alliance with Chad and then destroy Boko Haram. Okay? That's what she is saying. Oh goodness me. I had Okay, please go ahead and call. Just call and I'll be able to pick your call now. Okay, guys. Please call now. I know your calls have been bumping off. If you call with WhatsApp, but please maybe try to call with a direct line. We're actually waiting for Wale. Wale was on the phone and the thing cut off. So if Wale can call back, I would appreciate that. I'm sorry he couldn't get through. Yeah, if Wale could call back, I see his number is 202. How am I gonna get this number? Um, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna call you. I'm gonna save your name, Wale, and then call you. Um, and we'll see if I can get through to you. But man, I hope you're enjoying this our discussion today because these are the kind of things that makes you think. I like it when and please don't think this discussion is restricted to just Biafra and Nigeria talk. You can talk about anything. You can talk about relationship. You can talk about what to do in the COVID-19. Oh, Wale, I'm calling you. I'm calling you now.
The person you called has a voicemail box that is.
Wale, I'm calling you. I'm calling you directly. Yeah, I was calling you back too.
Oh, yeah, I'm not in the country right now.
Oh, I see.
So it wouldn't go through. But can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you now. I hope nobody will cut you off, but just go ahead, please.
Okay, so I just wanted to say, you are doing a good job, you and Mr. Shaware.
Yeah.
And like he said, whether we like it or not, the revolution will come.
Definitely.
And we can see that the revolution has started. COVID-19, it's a very grand entry into the revolution.
For sure.
You can see all the loopholes of the government, being exposed, and just want to say you're doing a good job, and also like let all the comrades, today's Femi Falana's birthday.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to use this opportunity, to wish him a happy birthday as well.
Yeah. Thank you so much, my brother. Thank you very, very much.
You're most welcome. Thank you, Dr. Chidi.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Yep. Thank you for reminding me. We had actually said that before that we here we're celebrating Femi Falana. You guys know, if you don't know Femi Falana, then you don't know one of the toughest lawyers they have in Nigeria today. Human rights. You see, I have so much respect for human rights lawyers. They go into this thing. It's not about the money. They just go into it and they just start defending you. A lot of times they defend you not even knowing what the case will be all about. Their lives is at risk. They jeopardize their office, their families, everything. And a lot of times you don't even have money to pay them, but they just take on your case, And I know Femi Falana, when we were doing our convention in Lagos, the African Action Congress convention, Femi Falana came there and he said that if you guys have, that's Barrister Femi Falana, he's celebrating his birthday today. I think it's his 62nd or 61st birthday. He's celebrating it today. Big ups to him. And he said, if ever you guys need me, I will be there to defend you. So we are really, really happy. We are really happy that Femi Falana is celebrating his birthday. And these are people that we must celebrate. I'm telling you, we must celebrate them because they are out there fighting. If you should just go and read history of people like this, and you will see people that they have fought for. You see how they have defended people. you see how they have worked so hard to see that the rights of people are not trampled upon. These are the kind of people that we respect them, we acknowledge them. It doesn't matter whatever you think about them. These are people that deserve our respect. So as we continue with our free mic, remember you can call and discuss about anything at all. I'm telling you the truth. Anything you want to discuss, bring it on. We will discuss it right here, right now. And so, happy birthday to Barrister Femi Falana, Senior Advocate of Nigeria. This is coming from Revolution Now movement, Take It Back movement, and African Action Congress. This guy has stood for us. He has done so much work for us, and we're really. You guys remember, if you are on this channel, you remember when we were when we were praying very hard for Moyole Sowore to be released from jail. You know, this is the man who was leaving everything that he was doing. He was always showing up in court, and he did everything free of charge. You know, so we are really very grateful. In fact, you know what? I should have had this just up there on my screen while we are talking, so people just remember to send a happy birthday to Barrister Femi Falana, Senior Advocate of Nigeria. Anyway, you can go ahead and still call in. These are extended extended version of our program today. We just have an open mic. You can talk up. Don't feel shy to talk about anything. If your problem is that you think, say I dey mad, say I no get sense, say my sense be like fish sense, call me. Let's talk about it. If your problem is, say, Chidi, why are you wearing orange beret? Why are you not wearing yellow beret? Why are you wearing red, blue, everything? Talk. If your problem is that, Chidi, why are you always supporting people? I want you to only support this kind of people, not this kind of people. You're free to talk. Okay? So the lines are open. +1 647 989 2837. Call and let us talk. Let us discuss whatever you feel like discussing. Okay? Go ahead and call me and we will talk about it. Today is an open mic. Open mic today. Go ahead and call, and we will and we'll take your question, we'll take your opinion, we'll take your contribution. If you just pick up the phone and call, that's all you gotta do. Just pick up the phone and call. That's all. It's not big. It's not a big deal. What are you waiting for? Call the phone. Pick up the phone. You know that that ringing tone I used to say, pick up your phone. Pick up your phone. It's your phone. It's ringing. Pick up your phone. There you go. Barrister Femi Falana, a very tough lawyer. I remember all those times when Sowore was in prison. This guy did so much. I know because I was in the know, so I know. Okay. This is WhatsApp. Tell us where you're calling from and your name. But just know that another call might bump you off. But go ahead.
Hello.
Hello, sir.
How are you doing?
I'm doing well. Are yourself?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm alright. I'm calling you from Kent in the UK.
And what's your name, sir?
Can I choose to remain anonymous then, if you don't mind?
No, I mind, because we need to be sure that, I mean, you can't represent what you're saying, then it's not worth saying. And incidentally, you've been cut off by another call. Sorry about that. Oh, sorry. Are you still there from Kent?
Can I carry on? Yeah. Now, basically...
no, but just tell us a name. You got to tell us your name.
Okay. Patrick.
Okay, Patrick, go ahead.
Now, basically, I could appreciate yourself, sure, everyone, for the determination and passion for change in the country. Though I see it a bit differently from you guys in the sense, sure, it's forceful, you're forceful, and I see change should come in a kind of in a diplomatic way. That's the way I see change. But that's by the way anyway. That's by the side. My main question is this: someone this is just like.
Can I ask you a favor? Half of what you're saying we can't hear you. Call me on a direct line, okay, please. Okay.
You can hear me now. Can you hear me now?
But they've been cutting your call. You know how WhatsApp works. So whenever they come, we can't hear you. You think we're hearing you, but we're not hearing you.
I'm so sorry.
So just call me on a direct line. Just maybe 2 minutes and we're done. Okay?
I will.
Call me. Yeah, thank you. So I'll wait for his call and I'll try to pick his call. And he said that I'm too forceful. This is the first time somebody is saying I'm too forceful. Hey. At least you people that used to say that, Chidi, you're behaving. Somebody has said that I'm too forceful. Hey, I wear all this beret and everything. Yet, some of you still, you cannot tell me that I'm forceful. Somebody today has said, Chidi, your problem is that you are too forceful. Say, Shore is forceful. You're forceful. Now you say that Namdekan is so gentle. But I'm waiting for him. He's gonna call. Oh my God, though. See? I'm forceful man. No dey fear. Who are you? Who be you? You who? Do you know me? Do you mean you? Who be you? Who you be? Eh? Is it Australia or Australia or Alia? Funny in Alia. Oh my God. I hope this is my brother. Okay, this is not him. I'm gonna reject this call. I'm waiting for a call from UK. Once I take that call, then I'll take another call, okay? Let's just wait for our brother to call. He called me from the UK. I really want to give him a chance to call. So make we wait for the guy to call back, because I don't promise and say if he call, I go take his call. Are you calling from UK?
I hope this is my brother. That's not your brother.
Okay, my sister, no verse.
Okay, since they are not yet calling, I want to call again.
No, okay, hold on. He's calling. He's calling. Hold on, ma. Hello, you're calling from UK? Hello. Can't hear you. Call back. Hello, ma.
To virus to kill us, and they brought 5G to lower the immunity of everybody. And now, people died in the north.
Hold on, ma. Hold on 1 second, ma. Hold on. Hello, can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Hold on, let me just tell the other lady to hold on. Just stay on the line, okay?
Yeah.
Hello, ma. Can you call back, okay?
Hello?
Can you call back,
Hello?
please? Can you call back? Just call back, okay? Thank you. Okay, yes, my brother. Go ahead.
Yeah, I think you got it wrong there when I used the word forceful. Let me try and explain myself.
No, I'm just kidding now. I'm kidding. But go ahead. If you say I'm forceful, okay now. That's why I was jumping up, but at least somebody said forceful. But go ahead. Go ahead.
Okay, now, this is what I'm trying to say. I have some of my ex-colleagues of mine, which
schoolmates from secondary school.
Okay.
And we're all in the same WhatsApp group and all that. Now, someone put a post there that, some private school teachers have not been paid their salaries. That people in Nigeria should try and tip and pay to give them their, give money and help, so that they can get some money coming in.
Yeah.
So, and I kind of reply, said, what sort of contract are these people? Are they contractors? Are they temporary workers?
Mm-hmm.
Are they permanent staff?
Mm-hmm.
Now, why basically I said that is, you find out that some of these workers in private schools, probably they've been working for these their employers for 3 to 7 years or 8 years. And you only pay them when they come to work. Now, you cannot be treating adults like that. And they've been delivering for you collect big school fees, and you don't employ these people as permanent employees. And you cannot, at your whims or caprices, you can just kick them out and you don't pay them any wage. I'll give you an example. I think manager used to this in Anambra. I remember he actually owns the factory where, because I live in engineering. This guy, he's a worker, messes up an engine or a machine there. He literally stops them. When all these things are happening, you cannot look back. There are so many things wrong with the labor laws and how people oppress and treat people in Nigeria. Okay.
So when you my brother, so when you say forceful, Shore is forceful, there should be diplomatic ways of doing things. So please tell me what diplomatic hold on. Tell me what diplomatic way you want us to use to confront a government that takes the whole money that is meant to be used to build roads, and they eat this whole money. And so the road is bad. People get on this road, they have accidents, they die, and then they take the ones that didn't die, they take them to the hospital. But guess what? There's no drugs in the hospital because somebody else ate the money for the drugs. Now, somebody else that was going to make it, but they needed just an oxygen machine so that they'll resuscitate them and they will leave. That one too died because there's no oxygen tank in the hospital. And then the other person, they were doing a surgery on them, but they took the light, and even the generator that is in the hospital, the parts, somebody has stolen the parts, or the person that they gave money to buy the parts didn't buy the parts, so that person too dies. What kind of diplomacy do you want us to use for that kind of government? Or what kind of diplomacy do you want us to use for a government that refuses to close its borders because the daughter of the president is still abroad, because Abba Kaire is still abroad, but they refuse and they don't do it till Abba Kaire comes in, becomes one of the index numbers of COVID-19, spreads it to a lot of people, and thousands are dying in Nigeria, right? What kind of diplomacy? I will need you to help me, because maybe if we understood that, trust me, we will use that kind of diplomacy.
Okay, this is a point of view. For the Abba Kaire one, the president of the house, let's not say, okay, they are the reason why, if they are probably we're waiting for them. I don't know if that might be the reason. So I wouldn't want to bring that into context.
Do you know why you need? Do you know why you need to? Do you know why you need to? And this is where I really want to engage people. When someone like me, I'm not bragging, but there are things that I can tell you that I'm an authority on, okay? Why am I an authority on this thing? Because I take time. It's my business. It's what I do. So we look at facts, not just things. We place things together. So when you hear that, when you later discover in Abba Kaire's case that there was an internal memo that was leaked, you were not supposed to see it. I was not supposed to see it. But then you look at that memo, you see the time that they came into Nigeria, these people flew into Nigeria. You now see the memo telling people that, hey, go and have yourselves tested, though. I'm thinking this, I'm thinking that. And they are busy doing these things just amongst themselves. When, even if, okay, just listen to me. There is a law that, give me 1 second, please. I need to fix something here. Just stay on the line and let me just.
Yeah, I'm on the line.
Yeah.
I'm looking at some WhatsApp messages of text from some people, the chat messages. People are just saying I'm defending peace or that. I'm not.
No. What I like your objectivity now, but objectivity we also need to, weigh it on a scale, right? So when somebody who is as high as what is his office self, chief of staff, knows that when you come in, you are supposed to go into quarantine. You know that you visited flashpoints in the world, places where this COVID-19 had already broken out. You come into the country, you do not self-quarantine yourself. Now, are you going to hold brief for him? You can't hold brief for him. He's already broken the protocol. Now, at the point where he realizes that, oh, I'm feeling sick, he still did not go into quarantine. At the point where
that's wrong. Yes, definitely.
Okay, so it is wrong. So now, at the point where he finally even realizes that he has COVID-19, they are just quietly telling people to go and test themselves. While they are quietly doing that, all of these people have contaminated their driver, their house help, their gardener, their wife, their families. Do you see all that? How about even when they went and arrested this artist and the husband for having a party in their house where they said there are more than 20 people. Meanwhile, the same people, the same set of people, when Abba Kaire himself, who started breaking the law, when he died, how many people were in that field? Did they lock up anybody? So, you see, it is so lopsided. I don't blame the people who see you as supporting them because it doesn't.
No, I'm not. Mr. Chidi, I'm not.
Of course, I'm not saying you're supporting them, but perception is a very strong thing. And so, if you talk in a way that makes us 100%. Perceive that, because when you say diplomacy, Nnamdi Kanu, like I told you.
No. Okay, let me explain my diplomacy. What I can.
Okay, please explain. Explain. Go ahead. Explain.
Now, when Enaro, Mr. Enaro, Nnamdi Azikiwe, and others were here in the British Parliament for the struggle for independence, I wouldn't. They came and they discussed and they laid everything they wanted on the table. There was a continuous discussion. Now, what I'm saying these days, that's what people tend to always refer to Shore as
So, my brother, before you go, before you finish, this will help you. I need to understand you. You made reference to our founding fathers. Are you trying to say that their diplomacy worked for us today?
No, but they gave us independence, yes or no? We got independence.
No, but you're not really independent.
No.
Are you really independent of the British? No, you don't know. No, sorry, I'm not trying to insult you.
Did Nigeria get the independence, yes or no?
No, that was not independence now. That's the problem.
What was it then?
No. We entered into an agreement. Okay, how can you say that? We entered into an agreement that was roping us. They conceded. It was not what they asked for that they were given. They had to yield to an arrangement that made them still subservient to the. Come on now, that is the problem. You see, that's the thing. That's what we are saying. We are saying that the foundation of our independence is faulty, and I can tell you as an architect and a builder and a contractor that anything that is put on a faulty foundation cannot stand. All you got to do is tear it down.
Mr. Chidi.
Go ahead.
Was there, between me and you now, I've not seen the document. Was a document signed concerning the independence in 1960 and handed to Nigeria? Was that done, yes or no? Right here in the British Parliament.
There was a document that was signed. But are you trying to say that just because the government...
Let's go have a look at that document and let's see the basis of the independence.
Okay, so what was the... Okay, let me... It's not the taste...
No, I'm not privy to it.
No, but can I... Okay, but you said something. You said that you are not privy to that document. And I'm telling you... So why don't you just accept that people who are privy to that document, people who are experts in that document, they have reviewed it and they have told you that the conditions of that document is totally faulty. When we agreed to a Nigeria, who agreed to Nigeria? Under what conditions? That is why we are where we are today. Okay, you know what? The taste the whatever of the pudding is in the taste. Abi, it is when you have tasted that you will understand. We have tasted now, we have seen. Shebi, if it was the perfect thing, Shebi, we will be in a very fantastic place now. But the fact that we are where we are shows that whatever document we signed that time was not a working document. Look at our constitution.
No, Chidi, can I say this?
Go ahead.
Between in the last century, which was in the 20th century, Nigeria was not the only country that got its independence. Yes or no?
Huh?
Nigeria was not the only country that got its independence in the 19th century. Am I wrong to say that? Oh, sorry, in 20th century.
You are right. Ghana too got their independence.
Now, Malaysia, Singapore, I can give you countless countries
Good.
in Africa, in Asia, in South America that got the independence.
Ghana too got their independence.
Yes, Ghana. So are you
Ghana
say that Nigeria was the only one that had the supporting document?
No, listen now, my brother. When you go and buy something from somebody, you go and buy Sanyo, or let me use a modern one so that people don't say I'm too old. You go and buy Samsung, but you didn't realize that Samsung, there's another one that is called Samsung. The other one has U, the other one has O, but you didn't look very well. And when I give you receipt, I wrote that you bought from me Samsung. You went home, and then somebody wants to tell you that it's your phone. It's a broker phone, no, it's not the original Samsung. You say, but was there a receipt given to me? I said, but this thing, I said, Chidi, was the receipt not written? Was Samsung not written on the receipt? I will tell you, okay, my brother, good luck with your Samsung. But I have told you that Samsung they gave you receipt for is imitation. It will not last. Guess what? A country like Ghana, their name was Gold Coast. They refused. They dropped the name. They called themselves Ghana. They started rebuilding their country based on their tradition, their culture. The vision of the founding fathers were different. Let me tell you something. It is not what we agreed at independence that was the best for the country Nigeria. You should ask yourself in the first place, when they put Nigeria together, did they put Nigeria together for the interest of the people that were inside the country? No, it was not. It was the British that put that. Don't you hear amalgamate? Don't you know what it means to amalgamate? They forced us.
1914, Chile. That was 1914 from 1960.
Okay, no. By 1960 now, when they were handing you.
Amalgamation did not
No. Do you know why I keep going back? I keep going back because the emphasis is on foundation. I don't. From whatever, if I want to look at it, if you're a Christian and you're spiritual and you like to go that way.
I am a Christian.
Huh?
I am a Christian by God's grace.
So what it says is that if the foundation be faulty, what can the righteous do? So why I had to start taking you back to amalgamation is to let you know that before you even came to independence, you already had a faulty start. So if you have a faulty start, no matter what you do, and I'm telling you, I build houses here in Canada, I have a construction company. So I'm telling you as an authority in this thing, once your foundation has a fault, you're going to have uneven settlement. Your wall will continue to crack. It doesn't matter what you do. All you do is you patch that crack. Come tomorrow, that crack will continue to be there because in the winter, it will contract. In the summer, it will expand unless you fix your foundation. So what we have is a foundational problem. Every other thing that you're talking about.
Can I say this? Can I say it's a constitutional problem? Can I say it's a constitutional problem? We need people, when it comes to our constitution needs to be reviewed, and we need to look into the constitution so that every entity in Nigeria has a role to play within governance. And it should be done without bias. We should not be selfish about it. We should have a sense of humanity and a sense of belonging to every single Nigerian which is alive today, and for Nigeria that we to come for years and years ahead.
So how about when you have tried this diplomacy and it fails?
No. Let me not. Sorry, I don't want to speak to the other callers.
Go ahead.
Let me not share. What I'm trying to say when I say diplomacy is I've heard people say when Shawara goes about. I'm quite happy as to how forthright he is and what his demands and what they are. It's something that resonates with me. Now, what I'm trying to say is people complain that when Shawara is going about it, is abusive, he insults people. Which for me, I think if he tones that down, that would be great. That area of this bastard, this and that. Somehow people might not want to be walk towards you if you talk like that.
Can I tell you something?
Let me just finish. Can I finish, Mr. Chidi?
Because you are what you're saying with due respect is you cannot. It's difficult for you to say you don't defend people, and at the end of the day, you're still defending them. Respect. It's difficult for me to understand you. It's difficult because listen. When you say we should go back to the Constitution, you're still agreeing that the foundation is faulty. When you say we should be diplomatic, that Shore is not being diplomatic, I'm not. I don't want to be. Hell no. If you are an elder, and our people have a proverb that if you do not respect the hair on my head and you give me a bite on my head, I will not respect the poo-poo that is in your nyash when I give you a terrible bite on that nyash. If an elder, let me learn. If an elder, respect is something you earn. It is not something you just possess by your age. If an elder has refused to respect themselves or to earn my respect, I will give him the one that he deserves. If by your attitude, but what kind of respect do you demand from somebody like me when you steal money and a small child dies? You are a thief. You are a stupid, horrible moron. I don't care your age. Anybody, I don't care what age they are. They need to be insulted. If one life is lost as a result of you stealing our money, then you should be brought and killed. What am I even respecting you with talking? You sure is so kind on them. What do you mean? Me sit down to negotiate with you when it's just like you telling me now that I should tell God to allow the spirit of Abacha to rest in peace. Come on, man. Do you know how many billions of dollars that guy stole? Do you know? Is there any good hospital in Nigeria right now? How dare anybody suggest that I sit on a negotiating table with a wicked morons that we have as politicians who steal this money? They don't deserve any respect. Ha! Wow for you.
Mr. Chidi, my point is, I'm not saying it's kind of respect. Take for instance.
When you say negotiate, I will respect you to be able to come and be diplomatic with you. And I don't know what you say. Maybe you're not explaining yourself.
What I'm saying, I'll give you take for instance the Abacha looks, which I'm using, and I saw it in the papers on the internet as regards what's happening. Now, take for instance, each time to write something about it, or basically when I talk with friends, I'll say what this guy and what that leadership have done is absolutely bad. This is what could have been done. What could have been done and be used for the money.
But we should negotiate with them.
I got to the point of saying, I don't go to the point when I was actually discussing with friends. I don't put it on my Facebook page that if such a person over the years, and we've all, every single Nigerian knows what he has done, so they are repatriating money back to Nigeria. And if you go to Kano, there is a stadium that is named after this guy called the Sani Abacha Stadium. It's right there.
So I don't understand with you. Please, my brother, I truly want to understand. Explain this negotiation. That's okay. You're confusing us. How do you want us to negotiate? Negotiate with who? Tell me who. Pick names. Let's be factual. Let us now call names. one person, who do you want somebody like Shore to negotiate with, or someone like Nnamdi Kanu, or someone like me even? Tell me who you want us to negotiate that we did not negotiate with.
For Nnamdi Kanu, I think Nnamdi Kanu is on a different.
Okay, let's forget Nnamdi Kanu. You didn't mention Nnamdi Kanu. Let's stick on Shore. Who should Shore have negotiated with?
No, like for instance, like what I'm saying, like for instance, like Shore, for instance.
Shore said he would have sacked the army generals if he were, that they are all stupid, they are all fools. Why would you not sack army general? Have you not seen video? Come on. Do you know our military boys? Our boys are sent to the military field without guns because a military general has about 25. Come on now, look at Buratai. Do you know how many houses he has in Dubai and all over the place? Go to our channel. You see where I interviewed a member of Nigerian army who managed to escape, and he granted me interview. He had to cover his face for his security. That guy will tell you how these army generals will eat the. Don't you know that Boko Haram has become a business? Look at small Chad. Small Chad was able to defeat Boko Haram, but Nigerian army for how many years they could not do that? Do you know how many thousands of people Boko Haram has killed? And you have the guts to tell me to negotiate with these people? I don't know what. Honestly, I don't know what you're talking about. Like who? The same people. And Showore says when these people, if he's in power, he will sack all of them. They are stupid people, and you say he's insulting them. Insulting. He's a very, very gentle man, if he only just insulted them. What do you mean? What? Are you kidding me? Mention one person that we should be negotiating with in Nigeria. Mention. Look, this COVID-19 too. It's become business. So, I don't know. You're talking about a government that look, their modus operandi, the way they behave, their focus, everything is far below what a human being should be doing. So when you have refused to operate or behave or reason like a human being, you should be treated. I don't like Nnamdi Kanu for calling Nigeria a zoo. I think Nigeria is worse than a zoo, because in a zoo things are organized. Nigeria is lower than a zoo. So we have gone beyond this place you're talking about. What I will advise you, my brother, is you need to change. You need to go back. Okay, people, with due respect, it depends on who you're talking with. I think you've been talking a lot with the people who say, the same people that tell me, Chidi, you have to just keep talking about positive things. Just come to your program and say, today we hope it is good with Nigeria, it's well with Nigeria, things are looking okay. Don't talk about the deaths in Nigeria. Talk about the people that recovered of coronavirus. No.
I'm always a very broad perspective.
So you still think we should negotiate? You still think Shore should be diplomatic? You still think Shore should be diplomatic?
Okay, I think you know what? I'd rather drop that word now, because this diplomatic thing is like it doesn't resonate with you guys, and it sounds a bit.
How can only? Do you see the comments in the page?
I can see it. I can actually see it.
So how come there's something you're saying that maybe you're speaking in English that we don't understand?
Oh well, okay. I probably have lived here too long then.
Let's give another person an opportunity to talk. Thank you so much for calling. Okay.
Thanks, Chidi.
Okay. Bye. So we'll be ending the program in 10 minutes. That was a very good engagement, but I think the caller should go and become born again. And let me just pause here to appreciate all the YouTubers in the house. I see all of you. Piroski Entertainment TV, thank you so much. You always come and support us, guys. I think you should go. If you're a YouTuber here, please post the link to your YouTube so we can all go and subscribe and support you guys. So if you're here and you have a blog, you have a YouTube channel, Please post it up, and then we can go and support you. Please, you need to turn me down so we can hear you.
Hello.
Hello, sir. You need to turn me down so I can hear you.
Yeah, am I talking to Dr. TD?
Yes.
Okay, good evening. Can you hear me now?
Yes, I'm hearing you.
My name is Philip. I'm calling from Italy.
Go ahead, Philip.
My contribution is this because I know what is really happening in that country. Me myself, I'm tired about it, you understand? For me, the division of that country, I know that what Mazi Kano is talking about is good, because the country is not working for anybody, So for me, I would like, because the division of that country cannot just come easily like that. For me, I would like Showe and Nnamdi Kanu to work together, to work together. Let's make this revolution reality so that the cabal will know that we are ready.
Yes.
You understand? So that is my own contribution.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Yeah, I want both of them to work together and make this revolution reality. Let it be big. Let's close the road of Asoro. That is for me. Let's close that road of Asoro. Let's make this thing happen.
Thank you very, very much for your contribution. Thank you very much. Okay, guys, it's been a very, very interesting discussion. Like today, I told you it was an extended edition, and I wanted to give as many people an opportunity to express themselves. Okay, yeah, it's a free mic, so I was only expressing myself, and a lot of people were expressing themselves. It is possible they don't have the same amount of information that you may have, so we must really tolerate and accept everybody. But it is important that people read a little bit more, people research a little bit more. It's funny when you see people come up and they are talking and they say, that I don't really know what is happening. Then I'm like, if you don't know what is happening, then why bother to talk about it? I think they did us a lot of harm when they stopped teaching history in Nigeria. So people just come and they actually, in their innocence, they believe that either by their innocence or out of ignorance, they believe that what they are saying is the truth or it makes sense. But in actuality, it doesn't make sense. So they need to go back and work on it, and so that they can come out better people. But we must continue this discussion. We cannot give up. You see now, I've been talking now for almost 3 hours. My head done the spin, but it's not easy. We have to keep doing what we're doing. We can't stop. I'd like to thank all of you. If you never subscribe at the beginning of this program, I gave out a threat. You see, the guy said I'm forceful. I don't change. I'm forceful now. All the people that refuse to subscribe to this channel, nothing will happen to you. That's the truth. Nothing will happen to you. I beg, just subscribe. It's for free. And on that note, I'm going to come to an end of our broadcast today. I believe we have Nnamdi Kanu coming up later today. So make sure that in 1 hour you guys come back, and we'll be transmitting Nnamdi Kanu here today. Look, Nnamdi Kanu has a lot of important things that I learned a lot from him. I learned a lot of history. But let me promise you, when you listen to Nnamdi Kanu, you're going to hear some things that are very, very uncomfortable. But that is his style. Everybody has their style. Just like I have my style, and you see people still don't agree with me. People still call me names. But you see, let's just keep doing what we're doing. So you need to, people say that, what that means is what we are looking for out of granite is the inside. We know they carry the chaff, do anything. So if Nnamdi Kanu, they talk to you, take the substance, leave all the other ones, because that one serves its own purpose. All right, but come back in an hour, in about an hour from about an hour 4 minutes, and we will be transmitting Nnamdi Kanu. From all of us here in the Toronto studios of Worship Media, on behalf of Dr. Erica, on behalf of all our crew members all over the place, this is Dr. Chidi saying, I love you, and please be safe, okay? Bye.